remember the hole was right here. So
What hole?
the camera thing.
Oh.
It's on the left side.
I can.
Notifications out.
No.
Okay. So now we gotta tweet everything out.
You can do that. I'm busy.
You're busy watching the sweating it out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Keenan. Nice. All right. To those of you out there, welcome to our live stream. We're gonna be. This is like a reaction live stream almost. So basically, we're watching the Chargers take on the Chiefs. Hopefully, you guys are watching too at home or at a bar or a restaurant or wherever you're watching, and we're all just gonna hang out and watch the game together. So that's the point of this stream. Hit up the chat if you got something to say, and let's just have a good time. Tanya and I got what do we got? We got green tea,
We got some
chips,
lemon pots.
ready to go. We got our snacks ready. Hopefully, you guys got your
We
snacks
got
ready.
allergies. Anybody out there?
We got Melvin Gordon rushing for 6 yards on first down. Oh, here we go. Hey guys. Hey, what's going on?
I asked the same question. Why are they playing on Saturday? Nobody can answer that.
Why are they playing on a Saturday? Victor, I don't know, man. Because the NFL, you know what? The NFL at the end of the season tries to make as much money as it can. That's why. Chris Valdepena, you guys better beat the Chiefs on behalf of us Pats fans. Hashtag still salty.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, let's hope for it. All right, here we go. Second down. By the way, somebody in the chat, let me know if you're watching the game, because I know with my experience with live streams, sometimes there's like a delay between, you know, when stuff happens in real life, and well, that one didn't look very good.
No. Absolutely not.
Let me know if there's a delay, or if it's like we're just right in sync with your TV, or it should have been 6 with that punt, bro. You talking about the muff punt that the Chiefs had that we didn't recover? I mean, good heads up play by whoever it was on the Chiefs that shoved Zoom bar out of the way to prevent him from getting that fumble recovery. Chris, I appreciate you. Text me if it happens. Well, you might have to like hit me up on Twitter or something, because my phone is the live stream right now. I got my bootleg old phone, so.
I would say text me, but you know, you
Yeah.
don't have my number.
Oh, look at Rivers. Rivers is doing stuff.
I can't. It is so funny watching him run, dude.
Chris,
What did Chris say?
well, Giles said, fortunately, it's on here in the Netherlands. That's great. Shout out to the Netherlands.
Nice.
Chris, I'll shoot you my no, wait, what did he say? He said, I'll shout out my window. Flag. Yeah. So they offset and you just replay down, right? Yes, Phillip Rivers is the new running back. Throw him in there. Shoot, he lined up at wide receiver a couple weeks ago. Yo, that's like the quickest I've seen him run in a good amount of time. Look at him go.
It's not a bad run. He's been working on it, huh?
I guess. Trying to work on his
He's
40.
gonna learn to do the dive though for those extra yards.
I mean, he did the best he could. He dove towards the sideline. Tree, hey, Tree, what's up? Hashtag Boat Gang. Boat Gang or don't bang. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go, 3rd and 3.
Oh shoot.
First down. First down. Andrew.
Fantasy points too. Fantasy points. Huh?
Andrew Ward. Oh, hi guys. Adrian, or the game versus the Bengals in the playoffs. Henry all day. That moment when you're like de-stressing from that 3rd down play that you just kind of rifle through the chat and you don't even play anything. You're just reading the chat just to read the chat.
Gonna give me points, honey. I'm going against you.
Oh yeah, Tanya and I are playing against each other in fantasy football. Unfortunately, it's for the consolation playoffs, but you know, there's still a.
Come on. Yes.
First down. Keenan Allen, let's go. Keenan. Anthony Mora, I hope we win. Man, I hope we win too. For reals.
We will win. Hopefully. Yeah. Positive.
Better than last place. Hey, you know, we in last place in our league. I missed the playoffs by this much. I missed it by one game. But
Wait, who's in last place?
in our fantasy,
Yeah.
it's the one guy who never checks his lineup.
Oh, cool.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Actually, I have like 2 very healthy drinks.
Crap.
Oh. That was. Need
They
some
have
cover for
Revis trying to cover out. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. They have Revis. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what?
Remember the Chiefs signed Darrell Revis a couple weeks ago. I totally forgot about that. I mean,
River's gonna have a long night. I feel bad.
he is. He's probably because he hasn't hardly gotten touched these last few games. Andrew said, "Dear Tanya, still waiting on boiling crab."
Dear Andrew.
Later. Oh, third and a lot.
Come on, man. This is where Tanya starts to get upset. Oh yeah, I forgot Andrew still hasn't had boiling crab.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the only person in the world that I know out of my friends.
For real.
Now I want that. Why did you bring it up? When's the last time I had it?
I don't know when the last time you had boiling crab was. Are you tasting it right now?
Go,
Go. That's not enough though.
No, it's not.
Well, he's making moves though.
He's determined, but he ain't gonna make it.
By the way, 310 right here. What does 310 mean? Oh, 310 in the... God dang it, that's... Hey, that's dedication. That's some serious
Hope you took a
dedication.
nap like me, because I'm over here and I still took a nap.
I'm about to say, it's 5... Oh, no, it's, what is it? 6:11 right now.
Yeah, I take a 2-hour nap to be able to stay awake. My goodness. Can we get some trickery? Can we do something? This game's gonna stress me out.
Oh! Right there. That's down on the 1.
What?
Oh, because his toe, his little pinky toe was on the
I
goal
don't
line.
agree with that.
Phil S. Dang, my stream is a play behind.
No, I didn't! Oh.
Right there, yep.
Why didn't you...
Dang, my stream is a play behind. I think I have to meet you guys. And that's fine. Just volume up when you say something and then volume back down. That's okay. That's what I was kind of worried of because usually live streams aren't like...
in sync with, like, everyone's...
Like, it's not like right now. Like, it's like a little bit of a delay, so...
Because some people are, like, streaming it.
Tell me why my dumb ass is talking to you. Oh my... Tree, it's not a phone call. This ain't FaceTime, Tree. This is a broadcast. This ain't a FaceTime. This should have been down at the 1.
He should have threw it back to the guy. Like,
Yeah, you know, I think his like one little cleat like touched the one white piece of grass on the goal line. That's why, but yeah, he could have just like did a little bop and hey, Emilio, so far stupid mistake. Yeah, you know what? But hey, it's only
we're only down by 3.
it's
so.
3-0, and it's been to start this game off, so it could be a lot worse. Damn, those smell good.
Wait, these are mine. Are you gonna share me some of yours?
I'll just if you're gonna count chips over here.
Oh.
Hey, Tony, I'm here. Coming on. Okay, I need to tweet out the stupid link for the live stream already.
He is.
I would love it if we benched Barksdale. You know, and I'm all for Barksdale, but I know he's had that lingering like turf toe injury, so it's like one of those things like you want to try something else real quick, see if it's a little bit better because you know, I mean if he can go, he can go. Like don't get me wrong, but bro, I feel like we're going to, and you gotta be positive. Who's
I always say, like, wait till the second. I start stressing out in the fourth quarter. That's usually when
you
the
stress out in like the second
Okay.
quarter? Are you kidding me? You'll see. Usually that's you. Usually it's like, oh, they kicked the field goal. We're gonna lose. Yep, right there. See how his foot was right there? He should have like let it go like sooner.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Whose place are you at? We're at my place, so we're in Orange County.
Yeah, this ain't me casa.
This ain't Tony's casa. Not bad. No bad vibes, bro. Not yet, at least.
I believe we can do it.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Why is there a flag now? God, the refs are gonna piss me off. Unless it's not against us, I'll be happy.
Dude, this phone is so bootleg. Whoa, come on.
Automatic.
97 or 92?
You put it back to the. Oh no, that's your old phone number.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know it looks weird now, huh?
We're actually not bad.
No. We can still make wild, even if we're gonna win this game. But even if we don't win this game, we can still make wild card.
Yeah.
We can even still win the division if they drop two. How can a defensive line hold?
Get 'em.
Oh, that's a good question. I think because it was a run block and then you pull towards, I don't know. That's a good, you really have to try to hold on as a defensive lineman. Obviously, if you're a DB, you know, it makes sense, but Jonathan, sup, bro, sup, sup, sup. Okay, I want some chips now. Pete Capena, hi, it's good.
This is like. I feel like this is gonna be an intense game. They're gonna see like a side of me.
That's the whole point. It's live. There's no editing things out.
Yeah.
Good tackle, Casey. Let's go. That's what's fun about the live streams. You can't edit out. You can't. This is raw, uncut. Just.
Sneezing.
Have you sneezed yet?
I haven't, but you know, I did about like 5 times before you went live.
Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you got snacks. Here's our snacks for the game. Some Flamin' Hot Lays. Let me know what you're eating on.
I usually don't eat during the game because I'm stressed.
Organic.
Or
Far from it, bro.
where's that hummus though?
Right? We're at hummus. Oh no.
No. Y'all,
Wow.
now I'm panicking.
Dang, he just threw that tissue.
That is the dumbest celebration I've ever seen in my life.
What is he even
I
doing?
don't know. He looks like he's...
What was that? Is he a car? Is he a motor? What is he? That's stupid. All right, well, that happened. And he's probably who I'm most afraid of.
I'm not afraid.
He's just fast.
No, he's not. He just got lucky there. He beat him. That's all it was. He beat him.
Yeah. Fuck. Tyreek. Yep, I know, right, Jose? What's going on, Jose, by the way? Thanks for joining the stream. But yes, LMAO. Chris said LMAO. I owe Tanya some hummus. Jerry, I eat Wingstop every game. Hey,
This is not
can't
good.
go wrong with that. All right.
We haven't wings up in a long time.
We have not. Because you don't like wings anymore.
Oh yeah, because of my braces.
Because we used to be at Wingstop all the time.
I know.
All right, y'all. It's not good. 10-0. Obviously, plenty of game left, so no need to stress. I see you with the Takis, Tony.
Ooh.
So
yeah.
that's a solid choice right there. Man. All right. Gotta keep our hopes, keep our hopes up.
What? You're at Labella's?
Yeah.
No way.
Labella's and Chula's the spot. That's what
where
that guy
it's
said.
at.
Too many people were hyping us up this week, right?
I know. Get off the bandwagon.
Isn't it like the Chargers are just whenever the Chargers are the underdog, and I know going into this game they're the 1-point favorite.
Don't get your hopes up because I don't do that, and then like if they were to lose, I wouldn't get as upset. I tend to take it very bad.
It's worse when you're supposed to win.
Yeah.
Dilly.
It's like sucks.
We are always so much better as the dogs no one knows about. Agreed. I don't know why it is. When we're favorited to win, we don't win.
Well, I wish they would just let us be the underdogs.
I know. I was like, yeah, exactly. Like how I said before, too many people hyped us up. I like it better when everyone's like, "Oh, the Chargers ain't nothing." Blah blah blah. Granted, in the pregame, whoever it was Rich Eisen, Michael Irving, and I forgot who the third person was. But 2 out of the 3 picked the Chiefs, and Michael Irving picked the Chargers. So at least in that regards.
Hunter Henry needs a touchdown.
For fantasy reasons.
You know, for
Halftime adjustments, continue to run the ball, and more Hunter Henry, yes. And actually, a couple of those runs look pretty good. It's just not getting predictable. That's the problem.
if I know they're gonna call it, come on.
Let's see. Okay. Hey, the Jets beat the Chiefs down 14. That's what I'm saying. We don't know which. I mean, obviously, division, the best shows up, so we'll see. Plenty of time left, though. I'm still a newbie fan. The season celebration displays are because of NFL changing. Yes, they are. So touchdown dances were like one of the main things in the NFL for the longest time. And then our good old commissioner, Roger Goodell, outlawed them. And he just made them legal again. So it's fine.
Yeah, just take it.
Take a knee. Let's go. Get the offense on the field. Teresa, I got bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, mozzarella sticks, spinach artichoke dip, wings, and potato skins. Nothing major.
Thanks for leaving us.
Now you got a whole party sampler. You got the whole appetizer menu like
See,
laid out.
we would
for you.
have all that, guys, but see, my sister decided to go to New York, and so now
Right.
we don't have snacks, real snacks. We gotta get chips. She's the cooker, not us. Well, that was what? Oh, look at that.
Raiders.
Oh Lord. I'm just kidding. I wish the Raiders would have didn't because could have beat them. But no.
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 All right, here we go. Come on, Bolts. Come on, Phillip. Come on, Phillip.
Oh, I was stressed out. No.
Oh. What's up, you guys? What's going on? Thanks for making it out to the stream. I'm sure you're watching out there because of Raider implications that this has.
Oh.
God, that was sketchy.
Let me tell you something how I feel about this guy right here.
Okay, what's up? Speak your mind.
He needs to catch the damn ball. That's how I feel. Every game, there's a catch he should have made, and he doesn't catch it. I don't have time for that, you know?
Right. Here we go.
Stressing out.
Oh, yeah,
go,
yes.
go. Make moves.
Ooh.
Go.
He's still going. Oh, man. Can we do more of that, please? Can we do more screens and short passes to Melvin Gordon? Like, why did we stop doing that a long time ago? Like, why do we, not, it's either run up the middle or he doesn't touch the ball. Like, just get him in an open space. Look how dangerous he is.
I agree with you, babe.
Skirt. Look at that spin. He spun 2 people off. I'm done. That was insane. Dude, it takes 5 Chiefs to stop him. That's what I'm saying.
What? Whoa.
Whoa.
Woo!
That was crazy.
I'm liking this stuff.
The crowd, this crowd noise must be pretty hard to play. Yeah, Arrowhead's no joke. But y'all see that play? Like, skirt. Look at that. That was dope.
That's the kind of stuff we need to be doing when the run's not working.
Some misdirection stuff, yeah. Because this defense like is going to pursue heavily. So if you get, like I said, if you get predictable, it's not good. So if you throw some misdirection in, you get them over pursuing to one side, and boom, you got an opening on the other side of the field.
Come on.
Don't hold. Oh, he's launching it.
Oh my god, no! Oh. And it's to the guy.
That was the defensive back. Why'd you get in my face like you're about to fight me? Damn. Wow. Yeah, that was...
You shouldn't do that, though. Double cover it.
Look, he was trying to...
He had that chance. It was
tipped. Would you have caught that?
I would have caught it.
You would have caught that.
Yeah, I would have.
You would have caught that.
Give me some gloves on.
I got gloves in the room if you want some.
No. My nose is running because it's pissing me off.
Well, my nose is running because of spicy chips, but...
Oh, that could be that, too.
Yeah, it's probably that. What was that? There we go. Okay. All right. I'm about to say. Pete said hi again. What's up, Pete?
Give it to us.
Oh, Rivers is talking to Revis. Look at him.
Uh-oh. What, did he hit him or what happened?
He held him.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hold.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, that's on you, buddy.
All right, let's go, guys. Come on, Keenan. I love Rivers. Team chick.
God, I love her.
I feel like he's like me in the Irish, and I would do the same thing.
Oh God. Oh God.
No.
Okay, that was... a lot went wrong on that play.
Dude, if we get to him, though, he's fast. No.
Oh, well, hey, who was it? Who was it that wanted Barksdale out the game?
Oh, commercial.
Yeah, it's because they got tangled up there. Very bad timing. Yep.
Yo, we gotta get some points. Like,
for real.
My heart doesn't feel very good right now. I'm stressing out.
Mm-hmm. And what's worse is like we don't get the ball in the second half.
Yeah.
I know. I so much better. Obviously, KC probably won the toss. I feel so much better when we get the ball in the second half, like to start the second half.
Yeah.
Oh man, what the heck is this commercial? Is this like Game of Thrones with like different? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Game of Thrones is super popular.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt it. Ramon, do you have a favorite player that isn't a Charger?
Yeah.
No, I want to hear yours first. Who's your favorite player that isn't a Charger?
Okay, but my question is, can they? You mean not like an ex-Charger either? Because that's like can they not be an ex-Charger? Because that would be Drew Brees.
Drew Brees?
For me, yeah.
Okay.
So if it can't be an ex-Charger, then
I'm kind of scared, but Rivers can pull it back. Okay. If it's not an ex-Charger, okay. Someone who's not on the active roster, yeah, Drew Brees, definitely. Someone who was never a Charger, never on the Chargers roster, who would it be?
That's tough.
Would it be Beast Mode?
I don't know.
Is he in that category for you? I don't know. That's a hard question. I mean, yeah. I'm going to have to say Drew Brees as well, but favorite player who's not a Charger, who is it that I like a lot? I don't know. I like DeAndre Hopkins a lot, the wide receiver for the Texans.
Yeah, Sproles. Yeah, Sproles too.
Sproles is the man.
Derek would pick Weddle.
Oh, I totally
Yeah.
forgot about. Yep, ex-Charger Weddle. Weddle was my guy. Weddle is the only authentic NFL jersey I've ever purchased, and I bought it right after he signed his 5-year deal because I knew I could wear it for these 5 years. There's still hope for the Chargers. Heck yeah,
Right.
there's plenty of hope. We're just getting rolling. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Just get some yards. You don't need the full first down. Oh, that works
Make
too.
up for the catch.
That works a lot too. Let's go. Hold on to that ball. There you go. There you go,
Sorry,
Tyrell.
I get up a lot.
We
but-
both get up a lot.
Yeah.
Weddle, yeah. Hold on. Wait, what did he say was a correction? Yo, imagine if we still had Weddle.
He's playing though.
No, he's playing for the Ravens. He's still balling. It just sucks how ugly that whole situation got. Like at the end
It's
of
the
his.
organization. It's just sometimes things just.
I mean, it's a little bit of both though, cause like I love Weddle, but he walked in very demanding and like I want an extension now type of thing. Who is Weddles? Eric Weddle, he was a safety drafted by the Chargers, played for the Chargers for a number of years. And then he left to free agency to the Ravens too. Oh! He was about to kick him, dude.
You know, like that meme, like, come in.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? I can't think of it.
Oh, that's classic Chargers. Let our studs walk. I mean, yeah.
We can't afford anybody. Like, we can afford a couple people, and then we gotta be like, oh, we can't.
Yeah, I mean, another name that comes to mind, and I get both sides. Vincent Jackson, letting him walk, because that dude was such a monster. But he must, like, from what hold on.
He was kind of a problem, too.
He was that was bad. He was kind of a problem. He had the whole
You gotta score.
DUI and suspensions and all that stuff. So, and he held out, and it's like the Chargers just don't put up with that nonsense. Like if you hold out, or if you like what Weddle did, he basically came out in a public statement and said, if the Chargers don't offer me an extension to my contract before training camp, I've told my agent to cut all ties. And then he still hoped for an extension throughout the season. The Chargers are like, fine, if you don't want to work with us. Anyways, 2nd and goal from the 6.
Come on, you guys. I don't really want Cooney to go out, but.
I see your chat. I'm going to respond to it in a second.
Oh.
I know. Okay. Jonathan, are you going to the Chargers' last home game or no? I want to. We really want to. The problem is that the cheapest ticket is like $170, $180. And that's like to sit on a bleacher bench. Have you ever been to an away game? No, I have not. That is on my bucket list of Charger things to do, is to go to an away game.
I want to pick the right stadium.
I want to go to a bomb stadium though. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it looks tight. Let's go. Look at Philip. Philip's fired. He's fired up.
Dude, see?
That's all it took. And Melvin just said, choo, choo. And that's fantasy points. But Chargers football is more important, so.
Yeah, you can win me. I don't care.
Go to a Rams and Chargers game if they play.
It'll be cheap. It'll be like $5. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's like $10.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
The problem is it's at the Coliseum. And the Coliseum's built like, I saw that chat. Sorry, I had to respond to it. It spoke to me.
Oh.
The Coliseum, if you've never been to the Coliseum, it's not tall, it's wide. Same as the Rose Bowl. So if you sit at the top, you're not like high up in the air.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. You're not like high up in the air, you're like far away from the field.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the Coliseum. So if you sit like in like the $10 seats, like you're far away from the field. You're like.
They're like ants. No.
So, okay. Oh, it's commercial. Y'all should show us your touchdown dance.
Oh.
You got one?
Like, I mean, I've never scored a real touchdown, but I can dance.
I got a couple, so I mean, we could
Oh,
just.
he's a dancer, so yeah, I'm sure. You a dab?
Jaleel
Out of all the things,
No, I was just dabbing with dad. That wasn't my
I
dance.
would bust a move.
Honestly, right now, I'd probably bust out a backpack. You okay? Did that do something to you? Did that disturb you? You know what the backpack dance is, right?
What is that?
The backpack kid?
What is like a shimmy?
Yeah,
What?
it's like a. Hold on. I've seen you dance better. Well, that wasn't a dance. Hello, Leslie. Okay, so.
Oh, you're taking it.
Yeah, the backpack.
That's better.
So it's
You
like.
want to see my shoes? I just got them like 2 weeks
The
ago.
backpack is this thing. You know what
No, don't do that. What are you, 5? You know what I would do?
What would you do?
I have no idea. I think it would be like one of those moments where like,
Whatever
well, if we
spoke to you?
ever do the flag football thing,
Ooh, yes.
you guys will see it because I'll record.
I don't know. I've done a couple. Although there is always the classic like ball in one hand and
I do need inspiration.
Tanya needs inspiration to dance. Come on, Chargers. Yeah. I think that's what it is. The first touchdown is like that nervous touchdown where
Yeah,
it's like
I jump up
scored.
instantly and I just like get
and then the
excited.
next one is the dance. Do the lights out. Oh,
Yeah, no, I can do that.
wait. T-Light Tony, I live in San Diego. What up? Shout outs to San Diego.
What part of San
Yeah,
Diego?
we're part of San Diego.
San Diego's huge.
Raymond, have you ever been to a Chargers versus Raiders game at the Oakland Coliseum? No.
And we probably never will be.
That would be, yeah, we probably never will be. There's not a lot of time left to do that. But that'd be an awesome experience. And then just kind of just mind your own business the whole time you're there. And just.
See, I think I'm too like, you know.
I'd say something. I already know myself. I'd say
Not that
something.
I'll say something, but like sometimes I get too involved and like things slip.
And you do the
know?
robot?
I oh yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, that's your dance. Okay, what else we got? Philip Rivers, faux Philip Rivers. I'm from New York, been a Charger fan all my life, going to the Charger game at the Jets next week. That's what I'm talking about.
So is my sister. Hey.
Her sister's in New York right now.
Yeah.
Is she just splitting time between,
She says this is what she likes to say. She's bi-coastal.
she's bi-coastal, my bad.
So she comes back, she goes back, yeah.
Okay, he lives in two
She's
places.
going to that game because she won a bet.
Nice. I went, Phil S. I went to the Q once for a game and saw LT score 4 on the Raiders in Powder Blue. Such a fun time. That is vintage LT. Four touchdowns against the Raiders. He used to love beating the Raiders.
Yeah, that was like.
That was his favorite
one
team to
game
play, yep.
Really like went.
Balled out. Him.
Yeah.
Like 200 yards rushing. Like games where he scored 4 touchdowns. From Toronto, Canada to SD for Raider Week. That's a trip. Shout outs to the 6.
Dude, I need to go to Toronto.
Yeah, we're trying to go to Toronto. Toronto's on my list of like places I want to visit.
Yeah, like that.
Let's see. I miss the old times in San Diego about 2006 when the stadium was filled out. I mean, I can't claim that those were the best times because I wasn't around for like the 80s and the 60s, but in my lifetime, those were amazing times, and I would have to definitely agree. Can't wait to be repping hard with my scarf.
She's
Hey,
so proud of her scarf.
You gonna need that
Because
scarf
it
though.
says Chargers, and on the other side it says San Diego. So she's like, I'm gonna hold it up proud.
Like a soccer or football match when you hold the scarves up before
Yes.
before the game starts. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
She's so proud of her scarf.
Come out. I'm the only Bolt fan up here. Hey, we gotta go. If we go to Toronto, I'm hitting you up.
It's gonna be like all Chargers gear.
Yeah, that's our thing too. Like when we travel, we like to wear
Yeah.
like Chargers
We go to
gear.
New York. We always have to have something Chargers on.
Yeah, so
Like
everybody
sweater.
knows. Just so everybody knows. Wait, that missed the
What?
They missed the PAT. We were too busy dancing and celebrating, and then Cooney missed it.
Are you effing kidding me?
Oh, well, that moment you realize they missed the PAT, and then this happens, and he's still going. All right. Well, my mood is crushed. Yep. Oh, well, people are pissed. Can we please say like illegal block in the back or a hold or something on the receiving team, please?
If it's on us, I'm done.
Okay, cool. Lord bless my soul. I think the Chargers should go for 2 for now on. Our special teams are trash. That might not be a bad idea. Oh my God, Shankopotamus. I just saw the replay. Shankopotamus.
Cody, I'm so pissed.
All right, where are we at in the chat? I feel
Don't
like
even deserve a nickname right now.
when was the last time the Chargers played on Saturday? I have no idea when the last time the Chargers
I
played
still
on
don't
Saturday.
get this Saturday. Like, I need an extra day to breathe.
They
you
just,
know?
I know. Like I said, the NFL's are trying to make more money, especially off games that like matter like this. Squeeze them in on Saturday. So
Yeah, but if my team loses, I'm gonna be pissed because I need that extra day.
I know. Good
Yeah.
tackle, yeah. Oh, isn't that the Weddle backpack modal dance? Yes, it is. What else?
That's it.
Okay, we're caught up.
I think we're caught up. Really? I can't.
Who's Denzel again? Oh, he's all right. He always does this. What was that one game where Denzel Perryman came out of the game like every other play because he was hurt and then he went back in the next play?
It's probably cramps or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to be cramping.
This game's stressing me out though. Like, we can't make a damn field goal. Like, it's gonna be one of those games.
Apparently. We need to stop the Chiefs on this. Yes, we do.
We need to sack their quarterback more.
Yeah, the problem is Alex Smith needs to be bamboozled and beaten on.
We need an interception or some play to get us going.
The thing is, it's like Alex Smith isn't like an amazing quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's a decent quarterback, but he's one of those guys who can get rattled if you get him under pressure. The other problem is that he can use his legs. So like if he gets away, like we've seen him do a couple times, he can get out in some open space and create some problems that way. IDK, if I'm still a Charger fan, after the move, I'm still pretty salty, but I wish the best for them. Hopefully they go to the playoffs.
Well, thank you.
I hear you. We had our salty moments too. So
I was the most saltiest. You just watch a couple videos, you know, a couple months ago, and you'll see me.
Draft Fest. And you should see the footage I edited out too. She was super salty. We still have a chance. What happened to Jason Verrett? Really sucks to miss him. He came back from he had a torn ACL, had surgery on it last year, was cleared to play. I think he played one game or something or a preseason, and then because of his knee, they shut him down again. So there's a big thing that I'm kind of pissed at because it's like obviously somebody goofed up and he came back when he wasn't ready. So the Chargers did already pick up his the team option for next year, so he will be a Charger for next year. And I think next year obviously next year we'll decide whether or not he has a future with the Chargers. Fuck out. Nah, JK, he's from SD. You know what? I'm glad the guy found some success because he was on some pretty terrible Niners teams for a while. So I'm glad he's found some success lately. But from a division rival, nah, I want him to be crushed. I was so mad when the Chargers moved to LA that I didn't even want to be a fan of them. But then I realized the players didn't want to move. That's why I'm still a fan. That's what we basically came to the conclusion of too. And I feel like that part hurt, but the closer and closer it got to football and just watching the same
You still have love
guys.
for the guys.
Yeah,
you
it's the
know,
same
like,
guys in the same jerseys. Like,
the names change, location change, but it's still your team. I know.
but yeah, that was our decision to stay fans. .52 is being checked, yeah. And he's 52. Denzel Perryman. He's our best run stuffer
This isn't going
as
good.
far as the linebacking core.
I'm stressed out.
That might have actually worked out for the Chargers because they Chiefs had a free play, so it's almost a good thing they stopped the play. Is that tasty? What happened?
The chili.
Are you guys going to the Chargers Raider game? We want to. We really want to, but the tickets are, like I said, are like cheapest, like 170 each. That's a lot of
you're
money.
dying.
Please get them. Good tackle. Oh God, struggling. Leslie, snack check. What's on the menu? So because it's not a rainy night and we're not eating, what is it, hot cocoa and Cinnabons, we have Arizona green tea. Dang it, Chiefs just got a first down. Arizona green tea and some flamin' hot Lays. So we went for some spicy chips. You all right? Technical difficulty?
I had a choking attack, man.
You got spice like all the way.
You know when you're not done fully with like a spicy chip and then you start drinking
Yeah.
and it hits the back of your throat? Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, here's a good one. If another team came to SD, how would you feel?
No, where is the?
They're playing real soft on them. They don't want to get beat deep again.
I would really love like some candy.
Sweet.
Ooh, I have chocolate.
Okay, Tanya went to go get chocolate. If another team came to San Diego, I don't know how I'd feel. I'd be torn. Because the Chargers are my team, but like, you know, San Diego. I don't know. That was a tough one. Come on, please get him. Oh, yup. Got a first down. Have you guys ever seen snow before? Yes.
We were in like a blizzard in New York. 9-degree weather, never again.
Like she mentioned, her sister's split the time living between here and New York, but she's trying to move back. Originally from San Diego, then went to New York. Anyways, we went to visit one time, and it's in Long Island. And it's in a part of Long Island where we visited that like basically looks like the woods. And what, a good bunch of feet of snow. I don't know how much snow. There was just a lot of snow. But yes, we were in a blizzard basically. And we actually
Get him!
Oh my God, that's what I'm worried about. Basically, our flights got canceled, delayed a day because of the blizzard. We couldn't leave. So, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dean Spanos will forever be hated. Fuck that puto. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No comment.
Just hold him to a field goal. Yeah, I mean, that's what we can hope for right now is hold him to field goals.
What they need to do is not hold them to field goal. They need to take this ball from them.
Actually, yeah, with that penalty helped out a lot because that's 1st and 10 now.
They need to shut this quarterback because it's really pissing me off.
Yeah, you can stop him right now and prevent him from scoring at all.
Then they go in the locker room, figure out what you need to do.
Regroup, stop him again. That's not a good sign. That was dumb.
The fact we just got juked on you all.
Based on the moment's results, do you want them to stay on LA or move back? Move back to San Diego, to be quite honest.
That'd be my dream, but
it's just, yeah, move back to San Diego, hands down.
Looks super dark.
Who?
Me.
Because we don't have enough light. I don't have like a stand for my little LED light. Usually it's just mounted on my camera, but we're live streaming from my phone, so yeah.
Like a reverse.
Is JJ Watt a Hall of Famer? That's a good question. Because talent-wise, I mean, he could easily be a Hall of Famer, but he spent the last couple
Off
seasons.
the field, he's a great person.
Oh yeah, off the field, he's an amazing person, but it's just hard because JJ Watt hasn't really been able to stay healthy these last couple seasons. Right now, I don't think so, but that's not to say he's far off. I think if he can just put together a healthy season and keep doing what he's doing, because he has been an amazing player, I just think it's the longevity, you know? And unfortunately, it's not longevity like he dropped off. Damn, where do you get all those Reese's from?
What?
You have like a whole box of chocolate?
Yeah, you can have one.
Oh, I can have one. Just one. Oh my God, great. I was gonna get a red one, but we're playing the Chiefs, so I don't want to eat a red one. Please. Oh my God. Oh, good tackle. Move back, but leave Dean and the Spanos family. That'll probably be the only way they would move back to San Diego.
Yeah, if I had all the money in the world, I would take over.
Mm-hmm. The thing is because Spanos has spent so much money on this relocation, like he's not gonna waste money on his investment. So he's gonna do whatever he can to make it work in LA, from a money standpoint and a pride standpoint. So they won't move back until he's. Not to mention, city leaders don't trust him, so they'd say no way. But the moment a new owner takes over, they'll probably be like, "You guys want to come on back? That's fine." We do know the TV market in LA is better than ST. Yeah, that alone makes a lot more money. Please get him. Good tackle. Let's go. Oh, it's incomplete too? Even better. So Spanos is staying as owner. He won't move back unless there's a market that somehow completely drops. Yes, but the fan base in SD is way better. Also agree. That's the problem. He chose to chase the money in LA versus staying in San Diego. The counter argument, of course, is that they couldn't get a new stadium done and city politicians wouldn't work with him. So there's a little bit of blame on both sides.
It's out.
They called it incomplete though. Yeah.
Please miss this. I mean.
Yeah, please block it. Miss it.
Can someone else miss it? That would be nice.
Should we like clap before he gets it? Try and distract him.
Oh well, he is.
Yeah, of course, Jalil Adai. Who else? Oh, they tried to ice him. Okay, we got timeout. If you had to wait, what is it? If you had to choose, I'm gonna elaborate on that Dean Spanos thing at halftime. By the way, when I have more time to talk about it. If you had to choose any Charger logo, which one would it be from the past to now? Charger logo, best one. I don't know. The 1960s era is always the best. It stands out to me. But I like the current Bolt. I like the gold colored in with the navy blue and the powder blue. I will say that. So from a Bolt, just the Bolt standpoint, I like this Bolt more than I like, for example, like the 90s to early 2000 Bolt.
Everything looks good on me, so I don't mind.
I thought you were gonna say everything looks good, like all the logos, but you said everything looks good on me. Like, you had to bring it back to yourself. Like.
No, it's fine.
All right, 52-yarder. Please miss this. Here, clap before it happens.
I don't know what's stressing out. Oh.
It worked. It worked. The clap worked. The clap worked. It's no good. It's no good. The clap worked. I'm clapping before every other field goal.
See y'all?
Oh, that was good. Block it. Hold on. Do you watch the...
We iced them, y'all.
I'm going to answer the ball in the family question in a moment. Actually, no, I don't watch it, so... What's up with those local TV markets? Oh, okay. So, basically, LA is the hub of entertainment, and San Diego's, like, a little ways away. So, LA TV contracts are, like, worth a ton of money, and San Diego isn't as much. So... As a team,
so it's like 2 seconds?
We got 7 seconds. Okay. As a team, you can make more money in LA than you can in somewhere like San Diego. That's a little bit more relaxed and not as media centric. Ooh, get down. Timeout. Oh, they're trying to do something. I like this.
I'm like stressing out.
I gotta try that. Hey man, I do it when I used to play like basketball in like a rec league. Like I would do that. I would like be that guy that like right before someone shot a free throw, I'd like clap or something real quick, try to like throw them off. But what I would do is like I'd like do that thing with basketball players where you wipe the bottom of your shoe, and then I would just, like scuff and make that squeaky noise like right before they shot it. And I remember one time a ref almost gave me a technical. He's like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Dude, I'm just cleaning my shoes off. Like, Obviously, he knew I was trying to squeak and make noise before the guy shot the free throw, but...
Oh, I get loud.
Okay, 2 seconds. They're going to try and throw a bomb to the end zone.
I'm stressed out.
Okay. Time out. 1960s, yep. 1960s eras are classic. Bring that powder blue uniform with the number on the side. That's exactly what I'm saying. The Chargers are wearing the powder blues twice this year. Once was on Thanksgiving Day against the Cowboys. Then they're going to wear it last game of the season against the Raiders. I feel like they should. I like the alternate. I messed with the alternate. So like the current scheme with the powder blue, but they should bring back the 1960s jerseys for one game as well, and make that like wear that like on alumni week, and then wear the alternate powder blue on, I don't know, something like Raider week or something like where they play a division rival.
All right, let's see what you got up your sleeve, y'all.
That guy almost jumped off sides. You saw that?
Yeah.
All right, chuck it, Rivers.
Oh, I gotta stand up because I'm one of those people.
Oh.
All
right, halftime.
That's fine. They tried something else.
They did. No, I like it. I like. Why not? Why not go for something? What do you got to lose? Especially when you're on your own or on their 40, 45. Anyways, interesting half. We're down 4.
Dang it. He was right there too.
And they put their tight end in to block that. Nobody went to go meet that ball up. Everyone was trying to catch it falling down. So, all right, that's all right. It's a close game. Okay, thanks. Bolt fan from Arkansas, 45 years old, and been a fan since I was 10 years old. Go Bolts. Hey, go Bolts.
Man, rough.
Color Rush is tough. See, the Color Rush, they just messed up the whole game with the Color Rush jerseys because those are fire. 'Cause the royal blue on the gold numbers is just well designed. This game is nerve-wracking. Yes, it is.
Amen to that.
KC will get second half kickoff. Yep. We were just talking about that earlier. I feel much more confident when the Chargers get the ball in the second half. I don't know what it is. Whether just watching the game, I'd be playing Madden sometimes. Like, I'd rather receive in the second half. Here's a good one. How did you feel when Nate Kading missed that 38-yard field goal versus the Jets? I remember as an 8-year-old boy, I cried after the game.
Nate Kading, yeah.
Nate Kading.
Bring him up in this, man.
Let me tell you, my dad and I went to that game. We used to have season tickets, and Nate Kading, man, he missed that field goal, and my dad and I live in Orange County. Chargers play obviously in San Diego, so we would drive down for the games, every game. And when he missed that field goal, we drove up in complete silence. We didn't say a word to each other, nothing. It was just, yeah, devastating. Not the worst loss ever, though, but it was close. We don't need to get into the worst one. Hands down, best uniforms in sport. Honestly, I think the Chargers, yes. And here's my thing, too. Bless
Bless me, thank you.
You didn't give me a chance to bless you.
No, I always bless myself, though.
Okay. The thing especially, like, I mean, just from a football perspective, you look at a lot of the other teams' uniforms, and nobody really incorporates their logo into their jersey like the Chargers do. So the Chargers, obviously, they have the bolts on the helmet, their logo is the bolt, but they have it on the sleeves and down the pants. You look at all the other teams, and everyone has their logo on their helmet and on the 50-yard line, but it's just stripes. Like, I think the Ravens are the only ones that are kind of unique, where they have that little shield logo thing on their sleeves, but like, not a lot of players like incorporate the design into the jersey, you know? Like the Seahawks, if they had some like wings or something, or like something like the hawk on the side, if it was like on the, I don't know. You know what I mean? More than just like stick a logo on the side or put stripes. Just saying, NFL, you could get a little bit more imaginative with the jerseys. Who's your favorite? Take 2. Who's your favorite football player ever? This guy right here on the TV, LaDainian Tomlinson. Agreed?
That was like most exciting, just chanting LT, LT. That was awesome.
It's going to feel weird if the Chargers win the Super Bowl in LA, just knowing it won't be celebrated in. Yes, I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah,
That's tough
the
because
one.
it's like you've waited so many years to try and see them win the big one, and if they do it and it's in LA, it's like, you know.
I think that's when my little bitterness will come back.
You'll go back to being salty.
There'll be a little salt there.
True, the old school Chargers shield like on their shirt is awesome. Yep. Oh yeah, you're wearing it. Forgot. My favorite is Walter Payton. That, you know what? He's one of the GOATs though. Real talk. And basically every single like LT like looked up to Walter Payton. So it's like a lot of those running backs looked up to those type of guys. I still don't get what that celebration was that they did.
No. We hopefully will never see it again.
What was it earlier? I was gonna elaborate something on Dean Spanos, but I forgot what it was.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Yeah. I was basically gonna say, okay, so with that whole situation, my last point is like there's blame on both sides. Whereas like, okay, think about it, if you live in an apartment complex and you're constantly asking your landlord like, hey, the sink doesn't work, you know, the toilet's leaking, the floorboards are creaking, blah 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 blah, and they're not doing anything to help you out to improve your living situation, you're obviously going to move to a different apartment. That's kind of the argument you can put behind Dean Spanos, but then at the same time, it's the reason he left was to go chase money instead of, you know, trying to work and build with what he had in the city of San Diego.
I
So it's
think
like,
I want KFC.
you want to get KFC after the game?
I don't know. Popcorn chicken sounds good right now.
Popcorn chicken does sound good.
If we lose, I think we need a meal like that. But if we win,
We need a meal like that to celebrate. So it's like either way.
I feel like we need something else.
If you had to pick one player to play with the Chargers that's not on the squad, who would it be? Who would you recruit, basically? That's a good question. I would love to have like another like one of these stud linebackers on another. I don't know.
It would probably have to be with defense, not offense.
Like another defensive player from another team.
One of the big guys.
Like one of the linebackers from the Seahawks or something. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I don't know how I would feel about that.
What, the lime green jerseys?
Yeah.
Too much? What do you think about the black
They look
Cardinals
like
jerseys?
highlighters running. I don't really like
I'd probably have to go with one of the Seahawks linebackers, like Cliff Averill, I think his name is. Just because he'd fit in the scheme and like he's, you know, somebody you can just throw in there and boom, instant production. Just because like I'm thinking more of a need standpoint. Yeah, pretty much. Although who wouldn't want someone like Antonio Brown on their team as well? And just Antonio Brown and Keenan Allen on two sides of the formation, that'd be insane. When I was going to the Stub, to see the Chargers, there was a plane that said Dean Spanos is the Grinch that stole the SD chart. Yes. Whatchamacallit, SD sign guy, you can follow him on Twitter. He's on, I think, Extra 1360 AM radio in San Diego every week. And yes, basically at the beginning of the season, it started out that he had created a GoFundMe page, and he raised $10,000 to have multiple anti-Dean Spanos and anti-like Roger Goodell NFL billboards right off the 405 in Carson, right next to the stadium, basically saying like, you know, not loyal and, you know, pay your rent, Dean Spanos, and stuff like that. And he kept the GoFundMe open, and salty former Charger fans have kept contributing to it and paid for a banner to fly over the stadium every single game. So there's been a number of them. Like there was one where it was like looking for a sellout Dean, just look in the mirror, because obviously poking fun that he couldn't sell out the stadium. There was one that said like worst owner in sports, Dean Spanos, pay your rent. Like there's a bit every single game there's another like, And he even started flying them over away games too. So,
Oh,
and then Dean Spanos, actually, funny story. Dean Spanos filed a complaint with the what is it? What is the airplane thing? FHA, something like that. Whatever organization it is that regulates like air transport and stuff like that. The FAA. He basically filed a complaint with them, and they said, "Sorry, there's nothing we can do. He paid for it. You know, the airspace is free for advertising, and you know you can't make StubHub a no-fly zone just because they're putting something bad about you." So, be that as it may. Um, Killer Boy, I love thoughts. Okay, sure. I hope they don't change the logo or name. Wish they stayed in. I'm gonna say assume that meant to be 619 2004. Went to San Diego first time to a game, and that place is beautiful. Yes, there is no place like San Diego, definitely. Um, that's my thing too. I mean, I think I've moved past the whole LA transition. I can kind of move past all that stuff, but I think if they're no longer the Chargers or have the same logo or bolts, I mean, if they do a jersey update, that's fine. But if they do a complete rebranding, I don't know, because now you're asking me to root for an entirely different team name in a different place, so that's kind of difficult. FAA, yes, okay, got it. Thank you, appreciate it. Do you prefer the color rush or the powder blues? Um, I'm gonna have to say powder blues. What do you think?
oh, mine will always be powder blue.
Yeah, I really like the color rush.
But that's a close, like, yeah.
I really want a color rush jersey, but the powder blues are just they're too classic. But it's close because the color rush are really good jerseys. We need a LA Rams versus LA Chargers Super Bowl with two first-year coach. That'd be insane.
That'd be entertaining, though.
That'd be very entertaining to have an LA Super Bowl. So
LA against LA.
Mhm.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
that would be a sick Super Bowl. I'll agree with you. I miss it. Born in '92. Kaiser lived in City Heights in '04. Moved to Arizona. Yeah, and I mean, Arizona's not bad. I know it's a lot less expensive to live in Arizona than it is to live anywhere in California, but yeah, San Diego's amazing. It's an amazing place. Uh, when I was in school, I had a lot of thoughts, and they were nice. All right, cool.
Wait, what?
He said when I was in school, I had a lot of thoughts, and they were nice to look at.
Naughty life.
I guess. I'm gonna have a chip.
Oh my god, I don't even want the second half to start. I'm stressed out.
All right. And in case you're just tuning in, I'm just kind of give an update because I know they do that on like radio shows and stuff like that. Basically, what this is, we're watching the Chargers versus the Chiefs play, and we're basically live streaming it so you guys can just hang out, watch it with us, ask away questions. We can all chat about whatever. Hello, love thoughts. All right, thought life, I guess. But yeah, so if you're just tuning in, this vato. Pull up a seat, have a snack, and let's watch this game. Second half about to start. I'm kind of tripping out, I'm not gonna lie. If the Chargers don't exist, what team would you go for?
Well, then another team wouldn't exist, so whatever team that would.
Yeah, it'd have to be a local thing. Yeah, because like my thing is like,
I'm always gonna rep like where I was from, where I'm born. If there's a team there, that's where I'm gonna go for.
yeah,
So like I go for the Padres. They suck, but I'm gonna go for the Padres.
yeah,
And it's just one of those things. But I don't know. Like I've always been open. Obviously, I'm a Lakers fan, so LA has never been the problem. It's just the fact that I mean, my team's always been in San Diego, so I wouldn't pick another team.
yeah. No, I'd have to probably end up a Rams fan just because of
Yeah.
geographical proximity. Chargers are my team.
But they just came back, so would you end up an Oakland fan? Because that's close to one.
What do you mean?
Well, because I mean, or San Francisco.
No,
49ers.
I wouldn't be Niners because that's Bay Area, you know. It's not Southern California.
Yeah.
That would be my answer. Whoever's in Southern California if the Chargers didn't exist. Because like I'm not in like one city, and I live in Orange County, so I'm in between everything. But yeah, Lakers fan, Angels. Well, no, there is one Orange County fan, Angels, not the LA Angels, the Anaheim Angels. That's another example of branding Los Angeles just to try and make more money.
All right, you guys.
All right, here we go. Second half.
Get him.
We can't get this dude?
Apparently not.
Awesome. Maybe it would be a college team in that case? Probably. You know what? That's actually a very good point. If there was no pro Southern California team, I probably would just switch over to college football.
Yeah, college is exciting.
Yeah, college football is very exciting. So every time I mention the Chargers, I say the San Diego Chargers. It's weird saying the Los Angeles. You and me both.
I'll never say Los Angeles Chargers.
I'll say this: I'll never buy merchandise that says Los Angeles Chargers. So I'm hanging on to all my shirts that say San Diego. I'm sure there's a gang of San Diego Charger merchandise, like shirts and stuff, we can probably find for cheap. Oh, please. I love when Rivers trash talks. Us too. A lot of people in my area, Arkansas, cannot understand why I'm a Charger fan. Most around this area are Cowboys, Saints, or Titans fan. Makes sense because it's in the South. Question then, what decided to kind of convince you to be a Chargers fan, or like what did you like about them that like kind of stuck with you? Because I know some people it's the logo, some people it's the, a certain player, some people it's the colors. Philip Rivers, me too, bro. I tear up every time. Yep. Well, ooh. Yeah, Philip is just a competitor. He is definitely who you want in charge of your football team. That's for sure. He also has a sense of humor with it. He does. He's having fun out there. He's just a big old kid playing football. I mean,
that's what you're supposed to.
How else are you supposed to play sports, you know? I like how you like.
Huh?
You notice like the framing like changed from over there to here.
Well, cause like when you sit, like it kind of sinks me over here.
Is that a fat joke?
No, it's just how it worked out. Cause then I'm on top of this and I'm like up here, but I'm leaning this way. So.
You went to the crack.
I went to the crack.
Oh man, this game.
It's stressing me out.
This game is just this game. Like it's like one of those games where it's just one of those games where one of those games.
I'm like panicking inside, but.
You know what's worse? The last few weeks have been very dominant wins. So it's like, we forgot how this felt. You know what I mean? Right. We got spoiled with like 30 to 6 wins.
I don't like close games like this. They really just...
Oh, okay. Goodbye, friends. Just remember, what is it? Just remember, say no to drugs and yes to thoughts. Love you all.
Peace.
Not only Philip Rivers, no, I read that. Family got me into being a fan. From East Side San Diego to South East Logan Heights, all my family were and still are diehard fans. It's good to hear. Also, I remember a comment somewhere saying LA Chargers, LAC, but that's also it is, because there's two NBA teams. My man, he can't be all up in his grill when he's trying to make a fair catch. Yeah, there's two NBA teams, so Clippers and Lakers. So one's LAL and one's LAC. So LAC is Chargers and Lake Clippers. Confusing, I know. Yeah, logo was, it was the logo. Okay, I was 10-year-old kid in school, lunchbox, and all the helmets, and the only cool one was the Charger logo, and I've been a fan ever since. There you go. Second fave, Bucks. That's a cool team to root for too. At Killer Boy, bye. But it read like boy bye. Like,
I know, that's why I like.
But that's legitimately his name. No, I know. I have what is it? I have a friend of mine, him and his brother. So they moved here from Peru, and when they got here, they kind of got exposed to the NFL and stuff like that. And You've probably seen him in a couple of the videos if you've kept up with the vlog long enough. He's my friend who's a Falcons fan. His name's Diego, and he basically started rooting for the Falcons because when he first came to America, he played Madden 2004 that featured Michael Vick on the cover, and that was it. Michael Vick was his dude, and the Falcons became his team. His brother became a Chargers fan. Same reason. He liked the lightning bolt. That was the best looking logo that he had. Or he basically, best looking logo to him. That's what am I trying to say? Jeez. That's that awkward mess when you're live streaming. You can't edit that out when you stumble over your own words. Do you think they should play an NFL game in Spain? That'd be dope, but
I wouldn't want to go.
that'd be awesome. But the whole gravity thing, I don't know. You can't have a 100-yard field. It'd have to be like a 300-yard field. Otherwise, you could throw that thing from like end zone to end zone and just.
I'm getting hungry.
You're gonna eat your Reese's?
You can have one.
You can have all of them?
You can have one.
Can you hand me one?
Oh.
I got it. Well, it's. All right, add it to the snack list. We got a Reese's peanut butter cup. So Denzel's question. Yeah, he something with his knee or something, I think.
Maybe it's
All the Chiefs have been doing is long drive, running the clock down. We need it. Yes, even though the Chiefs haven't scored a ton and they've only scored on one big play, they have controlled this game. And that's something that's a problem for the Chargers right now.
My nose. Okay.
I feel like I'm really hamstring. Oh, it was his hamstring, not his knee. My apologies. Right there, right there. Go, 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 go. Corre, corre, corre. Look at this. Look at this. Keep going. Oh,
That's fine.
that's fine. That's fine.
I know he's upset, but it's fine.
Oh no, please don't tell me. Okay, I was upset. It's always okay. Do any of y'all do that when like obviously I've done it before, like playing sports, where like something happens and I fell down and I'm pissed with myself and I'm like, dang it, and I stay down. But then like it kind of appears like they're injured and you're like, no, don't be injured. But I know he's upset with himself that he like fell down for no reason, even though it was fine. It was a safe play. He would have gotten
Tripped
tackled.
over himself. Yeah.
He would have got tackled like 5 more yards, but you know he's like he wants to go all the way. Yep.
Oh, my nose.
That was a good chunk of yards.
Perfect. Let's get this touchdown, y'all. We need it. Let's get it.
Go, go,
Let's
go,
get
go.
it. Fantasy point.
Both on the throwing end and on the receiving end. And that's what works out that last play. That was fantasy points for me, but Philip gets credit too because he technically threw it to him and it wasn't a handle.
Yeah.
Yummy chocolate and peanut butter. Hey, Reese's, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the NFL games in London? I don't mind them.
I don't like the timing of
But I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're not getting a good product. I feel like something like, obviously soccer or you know, football, soccer, or basketball is a lot easier to transition to and play overseas. I feel like with the NFL and how like physical of a game it is and you know, the players' bodies need to recover, I don't know that it's the best thing for them. Just like I think Thursday night games are terrible and it's a terrible product on the field to try and force someone to play full contact football maybe a few days after they just played it on Sunday. Derek and Tanya, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. We're having a blast.
So
This is
crazy
awesome.
that it's Saturday, like.
I know this is weird, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for spending Saturday with us.
Yeah.
Let's go Chargers. Scored on the own half. Let's get it going. Let's go. Rivers is in a rhythm. Go Padres. Oh shit, wrong.
Let's get the offense going, you guys. What?
I go for Padres. That shit wrong score. I'll eat my Reese's.
Hey, I mean, still go for them, even though they suck. It's all good. Their stadium's awesome.
Petco's a nice stadium.
Food's good.
Food's bomb.
Then the ranks. Oh, your turn to try.
Too much peanut butter. I'm struggling. It's all good.
I want boiling crab now.
You want to go right now?
No.
Andrew, you still here? Let's go to Bowling Crab.
It's his fault. He shouldn't have said anything.
Any tips on trying to teach football to someone who is clueless about the sport?
Oh, don't look at that. You talking about a girl or just
Yeah.
in general?
See, I happen to pick a girlfriend who already knows football, so I'm good. I'll have to do no explaining. Start with the most basic of concepts, and yeah, go over the first downs and points, and then just keep it as simple.
What did he say?
Hold on, what does this say? Later, guys, I'm gonna chill with the beer and watch the game. Gold Bolts. All right, man. Thanks for stopping
Enjoy
by.
it.
Enjoy the brews. Tree, hello. Hi, Tree. Thank you for going through the trouble of life. Hey, you know what? Honestly, this ain't even trouble. Like, I just set up my phone on a tripod and
It's kind of nice because then like we could talk and
yeah, we're just
That's
talking
so
about the
nice.
game. Yeah, thanks for being active in the chat and everything because it's giving us stuff to talk about. We're over here worried like we got to be entertaining.
there might be parts where we're like completely zoned
Into the
out
game,
because,
like-
it's getting to that point in the game.
But that's what's cool is like we can all watch the game together and we're all into it and then go to talking and chatting.
No.
Oh. Okay. In the bathroom, just here to be updated. What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Do you do this every game? If so, I'm subbing. Doesn't have to be every game. We don't. This is actually our first time doing it.
A live stream, yeah.
Yeah, live stream. We do videos during the week and throughout the week. Basically, we're just a general vlog channel that we happen to be huge Charger fans. So a lot of our content right now happens to be Chargers content. I missed it. So
It's the second time too.
I know. So it's like, I don't know. It just a lot of our content circles around it. We figured this would be a fun way to just like actually hang out with.
Yes.
Go Keenan. Good, smart. This would be a good way to hang out with like subscribers or viewers or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like I said, we're all watching. If like the main thought process
I
was
am.
she's
Well,
a fan. We both are.
We both are, but I am more.
Hmm.
I'm from San Diego, so
She's from San Diego. I'm from Orange County. So I grew up like rooting for the Angels, but I also grew up rooting for the Padres. I had a Tony Gwynn shirt, and I wore that shirt every time I went to San Diego. That wasn't a Charger function, but I mean, one's AL, one's at NL, so I feel like that's okay,
the
right?
score right now is Chargers 6, Kansas City 10.
Yes. I fell down. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
And it's
go.
Gates.
Let's
When's
go.
the last time you seen that? Woo!
Let's go, Gates. Let's go,
Sorry,
Gatesy.
guys.
Babe, do a dance. Go.
Let's bust a move. The romance is good, anyway.
That was woo. Let's go, Chargers.
We needed.
Heck yeah.
Told you guys.
TD dance.
Yes.
Okay, let's catch up. TD. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta watch this extra point.
Come on, Cooney. No.
He made it. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, we're up 3.
I sweat just watching like him kick the ball. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, doesn't have to be every game. What do you think about SD having MLS team? I think that would be dope. I think that would be a super smart idea. I think that MLS or soccer in general in San Diego makes a ton of sense. So
Much, yeah.
I'm all for that. I low-key wish an MLS team and the ownership of the Chargers would have got together and also gotten together with SDSU and made something happen where they had a little bit more power than just the Chargers franchise going up against city politicians. That's just me. If they would have worked together, done a 3-way stadium, Aztecs, MLS team, and Chargers, who knows? Maybe you should go to Padre games and vlog there. We wanted to.
Yeah.
We weren't able to make it out to a game this baseball season, but we want to. So definitely not out of
That's
the
our
question.
goal, yeah.
Because we also want to go to a Lakers game and vlog that too. So let's go. F yeah. That's my boy Gates. Hey, it's good. It's so good to see Gates score a touchdown. It's been too long. It's been what since the home opener, the Dolphins game, which we were there in person for. So
Exciting,
Padres 2021 World Series champions one day. Hey, let's
Only
go.
one can hope,
Let's
okay?
go Pods. Okay, we caught up. Woo! I hear you, Tree. Maybe we should go to the Padres game along with just one time. PAT's good, sweet. On you record the. Oh, can you record the game? I can't because YouTube will shut my nonsense. Well, YouTube will shut me down, shut us down. The NFL, Roger Goodell is gonna come after my stuff and shut it down. So, I've live streamed one other time, and I did it from the stands of Summer League, NBA Summer League in Vegas, and that live stream got shut down and copyrighted and taken off the channel. So,
Yeah.
because I was showing pieces of the game, so we can't, unfortunately. We can give you score updates, but basically, like I said, the stream, the whole point of it is so like if we're all watching the same thing, we can all kind of hang out. So.
And talk about it.
Mhm. If you Gates, is Tanya happy? Yes, Tanya is very happy.
I'm very happy.
Hopefully, but SDSU isn't making it easy and well, like we all know the dumb. Yeah, and that in itself is just as bad. And they're saying what, like after next year or after this year or next year, that they're gonna basically say Qualcomm, which is now SDCCU, sorry, credit union stadium, that they're not going to be able to keep it and they're going to have to implode it. There's too many acronyms, man. I don't know. That in itself is a mess too. Well, yeah, because SDSU doesn't want to work with the soccer investors either. I don't know. It's a mess. What's up, Bolt fam? What up? Welcome to the stream. I think soccer in San Diego would be perfect, just knowing we're right by the border and Mexicans love soccer. I mean,
tacos. I love tacos.
Pretty much. I mean, didn't they play like I think Mexico, the national team played a game in San Diego, and it either sold out or nearly sold out. So I'm down with soccer too. So I'd be all for that to have an MLS team. We've gone to a couple Galaxy games, so I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. We got defense has got to make a play right here.
I gotta see what they come out and do. Get him!
You know he's going there. You can't wrap up. Yo, real talk. Desmond King, man, that's one of the best draft picks we've had in quite some time.
Wait, isn't there hockey in San Diego? Didn't you say?
There is. It's like a I forget what the league is called. It's not the NHL. It's like this not semi-pro. It's like the same way baseball has like the MLB has like a minor league thing. So like the NHL has like a minor league type thing, and there's the San Diego Gulls, who are directly owned by the Anaheim Ducks. Who, if I had to pick a hockey team, you know, same thing. Anaheim Ducks would be my team, I guess. But I'm not the biggest into hockey. Not saying I wouldn't be down to go. Don't knock it till you try it. Oh, Bosa.
No.
Please wrap up.
Yes.
AHL, there you go. 2 weeks from the Raider game, do you think a lot of Raider fans will be at the Cole?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That is going to be like the mini black hole. Like,
Yeah.
San Diego needs a soccer, basketball, football, or hockey team, yeah. Soccer in San Diego, okay. And then 1904 FC. All right, come on, third down. Let's go.
Someone has to make a play, dude.
Yes.
No.
Oh my goodness. What happened? Arrowhead ain't a fun place. Wait, are you at the game? Are you at Arrowhead? It most certainly is not a fun place to be. Galaxy is the name of the Frankfurt team in the NFL Europe. Good to know. I need to brush up on my NFL Europe knowledge.
Oh my god, that's the last thing we needed right now. Like, you're serious right now.
Yeah. That gives up the first down.
It's kind of stuff that pisses me off.
Yeah, to elaborate on that, the Galaxy is the MLS soccer team. LA Galaxy. StubHub is their stadium, basically, before the Chargers came there. First and 10 because of penalties.
Get him. Oh my gosh.
See, that's the thing. Is like they're basically zapping the defense because they're keeping him on the field for a long time. And Jatavis Brown needs to step up since Denzel Perriman's not in the game. No, haha, I'm in my room and defense needs to stop it. Yes, word. The Clippers move back. Would you still be a Lakers fan? Probably. Just, Kobe was my idol, so I can't. What is Tanya's favorite animal?
Cougar. I'm just kidding.
Cougar? Why a cougar?
I'm just kidding. What is my favorite animal? I don't have a favorite. I'm like an animal lover, so I love anything that's near me. Right now it's Coco, the dog.
Yeah, my dog, who's probably hiding in the bedroom because we're getting all crazy, talks about the Brooklyn Nets moving to SD. I haven't heard that. That's news to me, and I'm going to go research that after the game. But it would make sense because, you know what? No, I don't, because they just built a shiny new Barclays Arena in Brooklyn. Who knows? Anything's possible these days. Teams be moving and relocating like nothing. Unfortunately, oh, that's right, it is. I remember it was like a bigger thing, like a little while ago. 92 needs to lose some weight. Hey man, he's that big man in the middle. He's the nose tackle. Here's some advice: don't go to a Raider game as a Charger fan. You will get gobbled up by Raiders fans. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The last Raider game in San Diego, Tanya and I went to, and it was at least 70% Raiders fans, 30% Chargers fans at a Chargers home game before they relocated. So yes, that was an interesting day for us. That was.
Yeah, I walked a lot because I needed to walk it off.
Yeah, watch him on the. That. Do you think we'll make the Super Bowl? I don't know.
Not playing like
The
this.
Patriots and the Steelers are really good right now. Anything's possible, and right now we gotta just worry about getting into the postseason. We'll see though. It'll be interesting. San Angeles Lakers fan part of the Chargers move, but after the move, I said, I'm not a fan of the Lakers. We're the hottest team in the NFL. We are. We're peaking at the right time, but we got to get. This is a tough slugfest of a game, so we need to get through this game first.
This is sloppy.
Imagine what will be like the Raiders coming to LA. There will be Charger fans, but I think this might be the closest to a sold-out game that they might get, and it will be filled primarily with Raiders fans.
Especially because like they're winning now.
Oh yeah, even if they're not winning, Raider fans show up.
This is not good.
It's not good. They're driving on them. Who do you guys hate in the AFC West?
I don't. It's not really hate, but when we play a team, that's when I have like this, you know.
Okay, Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs. Who's your least favorite?
I would say Broncos. Right now, Kansas City though.
I'd have to say Kansas City, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a deep.
It's kind of like a
dislike
tie
for
between
the-
Broncos and Kansas City, but
The thing is like Raider fans are known for being crazy, but like,
they're down for their team.
yeah, Chiefs and Broncos fans are just like low key
They
ass.
could have stopped them. No.
They're driving. They gotta hold them to a field goal right now. Hold them to a field goal.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm panicking.
Broncos fans are bandwagons. Yep. Agreed. That's what Tanya was saying. Raiders fans, like, they could be 1 in 15, and Raiders fans are still
Yeah,
gonna show out.
that's
Like,
why
that's the one thing I
that
can respect
happened.
about Raider Nation.
Yeah.
Broncos fans kind of pick when they want to be fans.
I'm about to have a heart attack right now.
I'm about to
Somebody
eat
make
chocolate.
a play.
I'm trying to find comfort in chocolate and peanut butter. Come on,
Get up.
get
No.
Which franchise do you think owns LA with all the teams that have been there? Yeah. My dad coming from the other room, Lakers. It's a Laker town. and then I could guess you could say the Dodgers, especially after the World Series push right now at least. But it's a Laker town.
Alright, I'm freaking out now.
Probably USC too.
Stop him.
Good. Stop the Chiefs, please. I know, right?
Come on, Bosa.
Hey, shout out to Pops. Oh man, this
I'm
is.
starting to get shaky now.
We need a stop right now. A big stop. Please get him.
Oh,
They ran an option.
no. Someone's hurt. Oh my god.
Who's down? Yeah, Phillips got rolled over. Man. If you had to meet one Laker legend, who would it be?
Oh, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's so many, and I don't want to disrespect any like, Kareem or Magic or any of those like legends from back in the day, but I'd see my dad's over here off screen, like, because that was his era, so he'd beat Magic. For me, just because the time frame that I lived in, it'd have to be Kobe. 'Cause Kobe's my dude. That's what I'm saying, but it's a hard decision to make because there's so many. Like you can't discredit any of them. What?
5, Showtime.
All 5 is Showtime?
Yeah.
Which sports does your dad like? Pretty much just all the same as I do. Right, Dad? Do you like all the same sports I do? Football, basketball. Probably only tune into baseball during the playoffs.
Don't care about baseball.
Okay. And then he's more on college football than I am.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
Sixers, when I was young, high school, but no Lakers now. But,
Gotcha. Yeah. And then into golf too. Keeps up with golf more than I keep up with golf. Remember the three-peat. Kobe's getting his jersey retired on Monday. You gonna watch? Yes. I'm gonna make time to watch. That's an editing night, but I'm definitely gonna make time to watch. Basically, if you're not familiar with, sometimes the videos on this channel are kind of scattered uploads, but like Tuesday's always an upload day, so there's always a video Tuesday at 11 a.m. So Monday night's always an edit night, but yeah, I'm gonna have to finagle a way to watch the game and still edit, because yeah, I can't miss Kobe's numbers, both of them, 8 and 24, getting retired. That's gonna be huge. Joe says hi. I thought I was on FaceTime with you. Man.
You and Joe are a hug mess.
It's not FaceTime, it's a broadcast. What's that?
I already met Jerry West.
Oh yeah, my dad met Jerry West, so that's one Laker legend crossed off the list that
He's hurt.
Henry met. Yeah, he got his ankle rolled up right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go to that.
His knee went, or no, not even ankle, his knee went that way.
Something, yeah.
His knee went away that it wasn't supposed to go. Oh, my knee. Chiefs are a little. Yes.
I like how you start. Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go, defense.
As I
Stop
stuff my
playing.
face full of chips.
Come on, get him. Can't hold him. Oh my god. Okay. Can I just take a second? Did you see that the whole way?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? That was the most pathetic hole I've ever seen in my
He held and then he let him go.
If
and
you're
then,
gonna hold, at least drop him so he can't catch the ball. Like if you're gonna get called for it, get called for it.
like he held and then said, "Nah, it's cool, bro. Like go ahead and score the touch." Oh my god. All right, well, let's go offense. My hands feel cold. My prayers have begun. Come on, Bulls D up. Don't hold, bro. What's the score? Now it's 16-13 with the point after try for the Chiefs. I'm going to answer that in a second. Okay, 17-13.
We need to score a touchdown.
I have a displeasure for Dean Spanos. I don't know. Do you hate Dean Spanos?
I don't know who I hate or what I hate, but I have a certain feeling that I feel towards him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have very much respect for him. But
yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, everyone's at fault. There's not one side that it's like this fault, that fault. And the thing that the city tried to do was try to make it seem like it was all Dean Spanos' fault right when it happened. But like, if you really look at the situation as a whole, it's like everybody couldn't figure it out, you know? Nobody got together and really figured it out. Nobody was on the same page. So, you know, the Chargers or Dean chose a better offer, tried to, you know, better his investment in his franchise and did what he did, and it hasn't really paid off. But it's a respect thing, yeah. From a fan point of view, because that's the one who gets screwed over in all this, or the fans in San Diego, they're the ones that like, you know what I mean? They're the ones that like had to watch their team leave to another city. And everyone says it's not that far away and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, it's a good 2-3 hour drive at least. And then, you know, if you tailgate, you tailgate. By the way, parking is either $40 or $100, so it's not expensive.
I'm not a fan of Dean Spanos. I'm a fan of the Chargers and the players. Should I just say that? That answers the question, so we don't have to.
Yeah. But we're still here. We're still fans. Joel Price, if you're watching this, please invite us to the Raiders game. Question to Fobbs, Bojack. Ooh. By the way, you guys in a safe area with the fires going on? If you don't mind me, no, that's totally fine. We are in a safe area. Yeah, we're not. A lot of the fires are like in what's called Riverside and what's called LA.
There's been a close fire by me, but luckily that was put out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
The bulk of the bad fires are like in LA.
More up.
Yeah, north of us.
Well, at least San Diego wise, it's more up north. Like
both, yeah. So where she lives, north of her, and then where I live, north of me. So
yeah,
we're fine. Let's see. Question upon the owner from the Chargers. I hate him, the SD politicians, but most I hate him because of the way he's done business. You don't move, nor do you fire coaches via. Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Another thing I said, no, he doesn't have respect. No respect to the fans, to the people that work for him.
And that's the bad part, is the way he does business.
He's not a good businessman.
Or text, whatever. I don't joke. Yeah, no, that was either by text or I think, who was it? Pagano found out he was fired via social media, I almost want to say. Hopefully Phillip Rivers can come with fire. Let's get it. 2nd and 10. Let's do this. Come on.
No, I'm stressing out now. I'm gonna have to take a little break.
Come on, Chargers.
They're gonna come for him too.
I know they are.
Yep.
Why?
No! Why did he do that? Why would you force a freaking ball? You're having us lose the game.
That was a dumb decision by Phillip Rivers. That was a very dumb decision. Rivers is obviously upset with his receiver.
What a freaking idiot. This is... I told you he can't catch a ball and can't run his route. Why throw to him, dude?
Would you have drafted Jalen Ramsey or Bosa? Because I wanted the Chargers to draft Ramsey. Couldn't go with wrong either way. They're going to score another touchdown. Couldn't have gone wrong either way. Both picks turned out great. I personally wanted Bosa just to kind of boost that defensive line because the pass rush was always a problem for us. Still is. But as of late, it's been a lot better. Intercepted. Yep. No. Oh, what's up, CK? Came to say what's up, and then, yeah, we know. Come on, Williams, man up. Yeah, first INT by Rivers since a long time, and this doesn't bode well. That's why they've been playing so good as of late, because of mistake-free football. Who's your favorite football player? Not named, a Charger. Mine still is Terrell Owens. We'll get to that in a second. So it's false start, is what it was?
Yeah. I'm pissed. Somebody make a play, dude. I'm tired of this shit.
Oh,
Nope.
man.
Nope. Wine for a flag. You ain't getting it.
What was Rivers thinking? He was thinking Tyrell kind of got lost on the top of his route. He was yelling at Tyrell saying, where were you going? Either way, I wouldn't have thrown that ball because you're still throwing it in double coverage, but Tyrell went up, and I think he was supposed to go towards the sideline, and he turned his head and went in towards the middle. And then he realized Rivers had thrown it to the outside, so then he tried to turn around and go to the outside. It was already too late. But either way, I don't know that was the best decision either way. But Tyrell got lost at the top of his route.
No. Get him.
Don't let him. Why? Both of you left him. Come on, man. Hunt again. So it's been ruled. It was ruled an incomplete pass.
I don't think so. I don't think he had control. I feel like the ground kind of gave him that leverage.
A little blink, blink. Yeah, that's gonna be challenged. Bench Williams, and where's the other Williams? Hurt again? No, he's active. He's just not in the game. But I'd like to see him get in there. My thing is, there were two Chargers in the area watching out for Kareem Hunt, and both of them left him to try and go after Alex Smith. And it's like, dude, one of you's got to stay with him. I mean, I know it's a bang-bang play and it's a scramble, and there's no way to say oh, you go for him and I'll stay here type of thing.
No, stay with the call on the field.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's one of those because it's a challenge, you need conclusive evidence to overturn it. So I think it's one of those things. If it would have been called a touchdown, it stays a touchdown. Since it got called an incomplete pass, I think it'll stay an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
This is just wasting my time. Now I gotta wait. I'm hungry. Like, it's just like, come on, keep it moving. My hairstylist.
My hairstylist. Should be incomplete. That's what I'm thinking. It should be.
I told.
No catch. Yep. Hey, there he is. The Falcons fan himself. What's up, Goose?
Well, Goose?
Yeah. See them. Diego G.
Oh, Diego G is his name.
Mm-hmm. I hope we win on the first Chiefs fan I see is getting it.
Oh, Lord.
Chargers better rise up. I see what you did there.
Can you miss this, please? Again?
He won't. It's too close.
Can you just stop? I forget it's not our kicker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, down the touchdown. Yeah.
We're good. I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna stress. I'm stressing, but
I'm tripping. Well, yeah, let's show the AFC playoff picture. Let's just freak out more.
No, it's no big deal, you know. It's not like if we win, it's not like being on top or anything, you know.
No big deal. All right, Rivers, shake off that INT and get back at it.
16's gotta go. I'm done with him right now.
Down by 7, I'll take it. Yeah, exactly. You got the whole fourth quarter. Whole fourth quarter. You're good. Drive down, score a touchdown, give your defense a breather. Your defense just made a great stand, by the way. They started that drive on the 10-yard line, right? Or something like that, 9-yard line?
I don't know.
Either way, they held them. So that was huge by the defense. Now you need to give them a breather. You need to go get a touchdown.
They need to stop going for the big play and just, you know, figure out what's going to work for them. Especially if they don't know their routes.
Yeah. Okay, Denzel Perriman is officially out of this game. Oh yeah, Adrian Phillips isn't coming back either.
Yeah, no, that looked bad.
That's a down wife.
I do the same. Let me tell you something. They look at it and go, like, I wouldn't run onto the field, because I would. Come on, you guys. I don't have time for this nonsense.
No.
You're losing. You gotta make plays.
Yeah, Rivers shouldn't be going long right now. Yeah, definitely. We need to work our way down the field.
Like a slant pass, something like short passes will work. Just get the first down, focus on the first. Yeah, wifey material right there.
What is it? Dang, wifey, yeah. Rivers, you got this, my boy. Show the world the champs are made. Yup.
Oh, this game, I knew it was going to be one of these games.
It's one of these games, man. One of those games.
It's exciting though, but if we don't win over, we need to
For real.
cut it out now. Right? I probably would have jumped sooner the moment I saw his little ankle twist or roll or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She must have had some good tickets, or she must have jumped from like.
She might have made her way down. And just...
Can you imagine like one of those like running and then like jumps over the pole? I wonder if they tackled her. I'm gonna YouTube that. That's entertainment. Okay, the fact that somebody just said that. I'm just kidding.
What?
Look at the comment.
Chargers should have kept. No, no. This dude about to start a war right now. You should try peanut butter and Nutella. Hey, I heard that's bomb. There it is. I'm about to say that's a bad mistake to make. Nobody in the Chargers is fond of Eli Manning. Granted, I will say what the Giants did by benching, well, not the Giants, I should say Ben McAdoo, who's no longer the coach of the Giants for very good reasons, benched him and never should have done that. So, but Rivers is still better. Yeah, as an individual player, Rivers is way better than Eli. Eli just happened to be on some better teams that were able to make it to the Super Bowl. Not saying he's not a bad quarterback, but if you're comparing the two, I think Rivers is the better.
I'm just gonna stay quiet. Dang, it's packed there. Must be nice.
And then Corey Liuget is a questionable return. Russell Combs questionable return.
Let's go.
There you go. That's the type of junk you need. Let's go. Let's hope so. Come on, Philip. I'm going to do a live stream. Ooh, that's a good question. CK, are you going to do a live stream when the Saints play? Chris? Look at this. That's what you need.
No! You guys, I'm done. I can't. That had to be the...
Our faces must have just dropped so quick on this damn live stream. I was so happy and then so upset in like 2 seconds. And now Hunter Henry's okay. No, he's good.
Get up, you're on my fantasy, yo.
So he is up onto his feet.
He's all right.
You guys, this is just not going well.
And we'll discuss the flag.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, defense. We need a turnover right now. I'd forget that there was a chat because I'm so into the game. Hey, CK, we were trying so hard not to forget about the chat. Why do the Chargers always find a way to disappoint their fans? And man,
You're telling me.
it's not over yet though. We gotta keep hope alive. I had to leave the Super Bowl party early when we were playing the Colts because I didn't want to watch around people. I can respect that, CK. This has been a challenge to try and do this live stream, but we managed it so far. It's gonna get sketchy right now. Props to you too. Thanks, Chris. I'm praying it's a wrap, my boy. I told you. Not yet.
We can always get one back.
Yeah, no, the Chargers defense needs to get they need to get a turnover, and then they need to run to the end zone and do one of their little poses in the end zone when they sauce on everybody. That's what we need right now. Right now. I think we lost. Not yet. I think if the Chiefs score a touchdown right here, it's done.
No, don't say that.
If this were touching. You bring up the fat. Man, every single commercial break now feels like an eternity because of what's going on.
Right? I'm gonna start stressing out.
See, and that's what I'm saying, but they haven't. I don't know.
They haven't been playing how they typically play. I
Mm-mm.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they don't have everything covered. Well, the pass rush, they're not hitting Alex Smith like they need to. That's a problem.
Getting beat though with those.
That's the thing. Like, look, watch how much time Alex Smith has. When he extends the play, that's when somebody ends up open.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks for letting us know.
Far from over. Yep, far from over.
No, great.
Yeah, that's what keeps being open, is that they'll send everybody deep and then they just kind of throw short to the running back or someone crossing. Maybe we should all purposely injure Alex.
I'm doing it with my mind, Craig.
Well, they can't even like touch him, so. I'm at the game. Hey, hold it down at the game, please. Because we sweating over here on the couch. You guys take care. Have a good night. I'm about to drink some tequila and watch the rest of the game. We got this, I know. There's a lot of football left. Yes. Take a shot for us, please. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Cool stuff, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, make a play.
Yeah, we need to make a play. Sonya, we good. Stop worrying.
I'm a warrior.
There you go. Good tackle. We just got to get it out of their hands. Get the ball back in our offense. Here's where we get to the nitty gritty and we're going to have a silent stream. Come on.
Yeah, nobody gets it. Get him!
Oh!
Ooh.
There you go. I live in Fallbrook and my house almost burned down. Yikes, that's scary. Well, glad you're safe and glad from the fire. Yeah, I'm glad you're safe. Glad your house has made it intact. Yeah,
but
fires are no
A lot of
joke.
people haven't been lucky, like.
Derek, don't forget to clap. Oh,
Oh.
we need to get there first.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Make a play, make a play. They didn't, nope, we held them, come on.
Mm-hmm. I got scared. I thought somebody threw a flag, but one of the Chiefs players just had a yellow glove on.
God, it's already 8 o'clock, what is going on? And he's gonna miss again. I'm gonna mentally envision him missing. Please miss. Air. Go away! Oh shit, that's good. That was a good kick though.
That was a good kick.
Dang.
All right, 2-score game. You got
Because
plenty
they
of
didn't
time left.
ice him.
I know they should have called the timeout. That you can't waste a timeout right there. Still time left. Just gotta remember, still time left. How are you doing in fantasy? I have Kareem Hunt. It's a good question. We're playing each other actually this week in fantasy. I have Melvin Gordon and Keenan Allen. She has Hunter Henry and Phillip Rivers.
You're probably beating me though because.
All right, so it's 23-43 me, but I think I've had more players play. No?
I only have two. I've
Yeah.
only had two that play.
Oh, I have the Chargers defense too.
So only Henry and Rivers are playing. But you have three because you have the.
Yeah, so I should be winning in theory.
Yeah.
What if Hunt was in the Chargers? That'd be dope. But I think, honestly though, I think Melvin Gordon is just as good as good. I think Kareem Hunt, Kareem Hunt slowed down a little bit. He had a breakout, first few games, and I think because he was a rookie, nobody really was scheming towards him. And then once he started to go off, people kind of knew, like, okay, we got a game plan towards this guy. Same thing happened kind of to Keenan Allen when he was a rookie. He wasn't even supposed to really get much playing time. And I remember, I think it was Vincent Brown and Malcolm Floyd went down, and Keenan Allen ended up the starter, and he went off. And then his sophomore season, when the season started, he kind of came off a little slow because I think people game plan for you once you show that talent. So then he had to step it up a notch to get it there. So I think Kareem Hunt, you'd love to have him on your team, but Melvin Gordon is just as bit as good. In the end of the day, like when careers play out, we're fine. Let's see. Told you defense is about to come through. That they did. They still held him.
They still got points.
Or Lynch. You mean like Marshawn Lynch, beast mode? I would love to have beast mode. Especially with Melvin Gordon. You throw Melvin Gordon and then you switch up to beast mode and you just punish dudes. Do you like Star Wars? Yes.
Yes, but we have
Huge
not
Star Wars.
seen it
Huge
yet.
Star Wars fans. No spoilers. Don't say anything in the chat. We don't have tickets this weekend. We'll probably see it in like a week or two. I love all the Chargers fans. Ooh, getting hostile here. Let's all play nice in the sandbox, please. Should they do the same trick as Denver played on the Chargers with the timeout call the field? We'll see. Movie was great. Chris, don't do it. Good stand. Rivers got to step up. Last Jedi was awesome, bro. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but then of course there's always those like super Star Wars people that want to criticize every little nook and cranny and detail of it. So Chris with a little zipper face emoji. All right, come on, Chargers, let's go. We need to score a touchdown now.
Everyone better know their route. Everyone better get it together because I ain't got time for this.
False start.
Oh my.
I saw it. I didn't want to believe it, but I saw it. Somebody said the girl in Star Wars dies. Just kidding.
Okay, there's a lot of girls in Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm about to say. The main actor? No, because they paid her too much money, so she can't die.
Whoever brought up Star Wars, damn you.
Yeah, Princess Leia, yes, because she died in real life, unfortunately.
Yeah, so she can't return.
Yeah. All right, we got some of them yards back. Second down.
Okay, then let's
Man,
get up.
Barksdale's having a rough time. I'm just trying to. Okay, CK's doing get. Why do the Chargers suck so bad? They don't suck. They just have hard times finishing. Get rid.
You gonna make us wait for the next one or what?
I guess. I don't know. Our chat's struggling loading, so CK, we're waiting for you. Chargers don't suck. They're just inconsistent. That's all. They don't play to their potential sometimes. They've been finishing games lately, but this is the big test, obviously, this week. So they're in a hole, down 2 scores. Let's see what happens. Oh, haha, I was trying to move all the spoilers away. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, Chris. We can just scroll back and see the whole chat. But I appreciate the effort. You know what? That's an MVP move right there.
Yeah.
They don't bring out our whole potential. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's playing under potential. Granted, last few years it's just injuries. Injuries did them in, like more than anything. My dad has been a Chargers fan since he was 9 and he's 48. Dang, that's a long time. That's who I feel bad. I don't know if he's a San Diego native and all that, but that's who, when we talked about it, I think in our video the last game, we talked about how like we feel the worst for like the older Charger fans who've rooted for so many years and waited for, you know, a Super Bowl opportunity or for them to win the big one, and it just never happened, and now they're moving away. Like that's what hurt the most. My dad hates the Chargers. Well, you know.
You gonna love them or you hate them?
Yeah, about to say there's no in between. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh no, honey, this isn't looking good.
He still loves them to death. Okay, that's good to hear. Chiefs fan for life. Insta dub for Chiefs. Sure. My whole fam were Chargers fans ever since they moved. I don't think they support them as much. That's a common consensus. Oh, yes, look at this. Okay,
Stand on them.
that was a good run. That's one of the few times I've seen them run out of shotgun and it worked. San Diego my whole life, that's why. Yeah. Tanya lived in San Diego her whole life, with the exception of like 1 year, 2 years. Hold on to that ball.
He's got it.
Blood's starting to hurt.
Beat up.
Come on, Chargers. Let's do this.
You need to score a little faster. My own way.
That sucks. 26. Man, you guys lucky they didn't leave out the state like the Rams did. Now they're back. Now everyone is. Yeah. See, that's almost worse. Like everyone talk about the Chargers relocation, but like St. Louis like lost their team like miles, like gone. Like come on, 3rd and 8. Come on, boys.
Go, 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 get the first down. What are you doing?
Oh,
Why
my
didn't he
God.
dive for it, dude?
Travis Benjamin, if you would have just gone forward and accept the contact. Right there, go forward, right there. Just submarine
Dive
underneath.
it. God, I can't with your
It's
life.
4th down.
We lost the game. That's it.
That's probably it. That might have done it. He got hit as he threw. He had Gates. He just hit as he got hit as he threw. Yeah, he got his arm. Gates was there though. Alright, where are we at? Let's go here. Let me jump right. intercepted another one. Yep. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one to come back from that interception. He had Antonio Gates open. He just got hit in the arm when he threw it. So,
There's no protection.
yeah, he doesn't have enough time.
Ugh.
See, but that mistake wasn't on Phillip, though. That wasn't Phillip Rivers' fault. He had Gates. He got hit as he threw. Doesn't matter who. It could be Tom Brady back there. What is it? Pat? Could have been Tom Brady back there. It could have been Peyton Manning in his prime. Doesn't matter. If your arm gets hit as you throw, it's obviously going to take some off the throw. So that's his offensive lineman not holding up long enough on fourth down.
This is like so upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
We need the D to force it. Yes, we do. Yeah, Rivers needs to, or no, Rivers. The defense. I'm all over the place right now. The defense needs to force a turnover right now.
They've been making plays all over games, except this game they haven't.
Yeah, this game. Yeah, every other game you see them forcing turnovers, getting sacks. They do have a couple, one or two sacks in the earlier stages. We need pressure on Smith. He has exactly.
I don't even think he's been hurried, knocked down that much. Like, not as much as we usually. Like, the fact that we can barely get to him just shows, like, that's why they're winning.
Like somebody made the joke, like, oh, we shouldn't intentionally hurt Alex Smith. You couldn't even do that if you wanted to. We can't catch him right now.
The City did their work, and they understood they needed to get to Rivers.
Yeah. Rivers has been hit. Rivers been sacked. He got hit as he threw on the last one. We haven't done nearly enough to Alex Smith to prevent him from eating us up. Chargers. Are the refs blind? Are they getting paid for the Chiefs to win? I mean, he still had the ball in his hands, so it's not roughing the passer. The defense needs to start playing NFL level, not middle school level. Yeah, because they keep just giving this cushion and letting him get all this underneath stuff. It's not over, but we need something to happen right now. Yes, we do. Actually, to elaborate on that defensive post, it's almost like when Tyreek Hill beat him deep, they've played soft coverage ever since then. And they haven't gotten beaten deep again, but like they're letting over the middle and underneath throws chew up yards for like this whole time. Oh no. Defense is tired, y'all.
If our defense isn't playing good, there's no chance we'll win this game.
No. And now Jatavis Brown's hurt. All the Chiefs are doing are drag routes. Yes, no, that's exactly it. They're doing drag routes and, just having the running back go out in the flat every time, or like that little zigzag up the middle route. Because the Chargers are playing so far off of, because they don't want to get beat again by Tyreek Hill or Kelsey down deep, that they're giving everything underneath up. Yeah, Gaming Lizard, I hear you. It's annoying. Offense is not coming through. Oh, man. Oh, we hit him in the hip. Oh, he's hurting.
I'm hurting.
Now we need Ravens to, yes, we need the Ravens to lose.
No, who comes that?
I'm about to say, whether you're a Bills fan or a Chargers fan, you need the Ravens to lose. Still keep an open mind because we still have a lot of football left, but we need something now. Yes, we do. God, I hate the Chiefs so bad. And here's just the biggest problem of the day. The Chiefs have just controlled the ball the majority of the game. So they haven't done anything like super impressive. They've just done what they needed to do to win. We scored 2 times in 13 seconds last week. And yes, anything's possible.
They just can't stop this offense. Like, what's going on?
I don't know. Chances of winning are pretty slim. Yep, they are. Please tackle him.
The fact that he got
That many yards when they had that so well contained.
I'm about to lose my mind right now because the time and everything. They're just eating up the clock.
Come on, Chargers, stop getting. Yeah, they need to force a turnover like right now, or at least get a stop. They can't get them anything. Don't call pass interference, please. Well,
Getting really pissed off.
that might have. I'm not gonna say that did it. Yeah, that's exactly how we feel. Wow, receiver looks at the ref and they call PI. Did you see that guy? No, you saw the back judge? He called incomplete and then said, oh, well, I guess I should throw a flag. Like, whatever. Whatever, dude.
Story of our lives.
I know, for real. Chargers corners need to learn how to defend. Well, that was a linebacker who did that.
Yeah, they're just gonna run overtime because they can run on us because we're not a good running defense.
I'm not going to say it's over, but that run right there might have just done it. Says now you need to hold them to a field goal, and now you need to score 2 touchdowns.
I'm done.
It's not over. You would. No, it ain't over yet. That's for sure. It ain't over until it's 000.
I'm just gonna say in my heart, save myself a disappointment.
Man, this sucks. Clock is not his. That it has not.
If we were one score behind, like I'd be fine, and they weren't right here first and goal, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's just, yeah, the more seconds that tick off the clock, the harder it gets.
Oh, they're gonna eat up the clock.
No, I know they are. You got 2nd down and 3rd down. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Saturday night game either. Definitely not a fan of Thursday night. I think Thursdays is just you're not putting your best product on the field. On top of that, yeah, asking guys to play full contact football on Sunday and then Thursday is just too soon.
I can't even watch. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Get him! Get him! Get him! How are you not gonna get him? This game is so stupid.
I'm about to say I think that does it.
It's freaking stupid. It's embarrassing. Like.
Well, You know what's funny? I just thought about it. It's that the thumbnail for this live stream is like us, like, yeah, come watch the game with us. And then if somebody clicks on it, like right now, it's just us pissed off. Like, it's like that's the chance of the AFC West due to the Chiefs' easy schedule, but there's still hope for a wild card. No tackling whatsoever. Yeah, no tackling. I hate the Chiefs more than the Raiders now because of that. Watson just let him walk in. Yeah, no, that. It's the same story as the first time they played them, unfortunately. I mean, they're playing a lot better than they were the first matchup between these two teams, but the Kareem Hunt just ran all over them just now. They're tired. I mean, granted, the offense hasn't been able to stay on the field very long, and that leads to a tired defense, but you just didn't play complimentary football.
You never know, those teams that, like, even though they have an easy schedule, those other teams can easily beat them.
Oh, yeah.
So there's still a chance. Like,
anybody can beat anybody in this league, that's for sure. Especially this year. Nobody's that convincingly good.
I'm not giving up on being able to win.
Can somebody please tell me why Keenan Allen's on a cart?
I don't know, but that's not good for us.
Man, it's a 3-possession game. That it is. Looks like they took this.
And they're gonna run it and run the clock down. Makes total sense. Not even try.
No, whoever asked if Chiefs clinch the division, they did. Chiefs don't. Nobody clinches the division with this win, but it's like whoever won this game most likely would end up winning the division. So.
This is stupid. Like.
We're pretty much down 2 games because even if we tie, we have to tie. Yeah. So we're basically playing for the wild card right now. They would have to drop 2 and we'd have to win 2.
This is stupid, dude. Yeah, we sure are. Tick, tick, tick.
Where's Keenan? He just got carted off, which is not a good sign at all. A lot to look forward to next year, though. Maybe a backup. We can never beat the Chiefs. Those Ravens and Titans, please lose so the Chargers could go to the playoffs. Yeah, pretty much. Bro, if Eckler didn't fumble it, we would have been in the game. Yeah, no, it really came down to...
stupid, petty...
Yeah, the turnovers. No, that's what it is. I mean, as mediocre of a first half as they had, they were still in this game completely. And it really came down to the last few... It came down to those few like turnovers and penalties and crucial mistakes and the fumble. And I mean, I just seen Eckler on the sideline. His hand is wrapped up in ice, so obviously he got punched in the hand or something pretty hard. Oh my God, are you kidding me, Travis? You needed to catch that. And that stuff, easy drops like that. He catches that, he walks into the end zone, dude. Don't let this distract you from the fact that Warriors blew 3. Had to be that guy. Threw a brutal interception. Yeah, that one was kind of a bad mistake. The one against Gates wasn't his fault. He got hit in the arm.
See? No protection at all. It's
Yeah, he
like,
has no protection. Tony said sorry, Tony.
my Saturdays run. Thanks to them.
No more turnovers anymore. Well, that's the thing. They played so well. They haven't turned the ball over, really. And then this game, it just all came out. I mean, it was a one-possession game until we got away from him here in this last little bit. I mean, as bad as this loss sucks. Hold on. Look at Rivers.
Yeah, there was a hold though. I'm sure.
It might have been.
Going back.
Yeah, as bad as this loss sucks, us as Chargers fan have to realize we're just not ready. Maybe next year, but not now. This would be.
Well, they're doing a lot better than I predicted. I thought they were going to go for
Yes.
4 and what?
Yeah, you had them at 4-12 at the beginning of the year.
Yes, and they surpassed them, I thought.
Granted, let's not. We can still get into the wild card, so that's still a possibility for us. So now we're playing for a wild card spot, basically. No protection because tackles are out with injury. Yeah, pretty much. Okung and Barksdale. Yep, that's a very valid point to remember. Both our tackles are out of the game. So.
And we're suffering big time.
So wouldn't you know it, guys go down and now we're suffering.
We're back to square one.
Back to square one. Thanks for live streaming, you guys. Great channel. Just hoping to win the last 2 games because you never know who might lose on Sundays. Exactly. Nobody is convincingly good in the NFL this year. I mean, obviously the Patriots, the Steelers, the Eagles, and I guess you can put the Vikings up there, like the top teams, but nobody is like amazingly like, oh, there's no way. So anything can happen. We can still get into the wild card. It ain't over. As far as the live stream, thanks for just tuning in. This was actually kind of fun, even though the game didn't go our way. But this is kind of cool hanging out with y'all and watching the game and, having a little interaction, a little chat. Appreciate it. What are the keys for the next game? Against the Jets, I mean, just getting back to playing complimentary football and mistake-free football. Because they had fumbles, they had interceptions.
They need to figure out their O-line.
And the O-line hopefully can get healthy. And then try and get someone. Hopefully Denzel comes back too, because he's a big part of the reason why we couldn't stop the run. I'm so stressed for Keenan. Yeah, who knows how bad that back injury is. I just got the little NFL update. And that's it. That's game. Ball game.
Alright, on to the next one because my little heart is just.
Yep, on to the next one. Travel to New York, go to play the Jets. Yeah, look at, there it is right there. 4 turnovers to 0 turnovers. We made mistakes, Chiefs didn't. We didn't force any turnovers, they forced a gang of them. Chargers couldn't come through for the Raiders at SMH. Hey man, Raiders couldn't come through for the Chargers. I don't want to hear that. I'm about to say, y'all didn't beat the Chiefs last week, so. I wish we had a better year and make it to the playoff. You know what? To be honest, in the analysis needed, we need to go back to being the underdogs.
We just need to stay healthy for once, dude.
Yeah, this game we kind of had a lot of injuries, so hopefully guys can get healthy this week. I mean, either way, honestly, the Chargers have gone past our expectations, not only this year, but especially after being down 0-4. But I mean, when you're so close, it'd be nice to get in. But there's still 2 more games. We can still get the wild card spot. Dude, I don't know.
We thought we'd be here today, so you never know.
Dude, I don't even want them to go to the playoffs. What's the point if we're going to lose in the first round and have a bad draft pick? We are not ready. I mean, but we're not that desperate need of a draft pick, Who's to say we can't pick up a free agent somewhere, And honestly, as a free agent, you're more inclined to go to a team that's like maybe 1 or 2 pieces away from getting over the hump than, you know, going to a bad team just because you have draft picks. So I don't know that I never, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. You never play for a draft pick.
I think, yeah.
We need to draft carefully and use our first round draft. No, we do not need his Baker Mayfield's wild ass. I don't want him on our roster. Thanks for streaming, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. We got no, we can't draft Baker. Yes, you know, I do not. He's got Johnny Manziel written all over him. Let me put it that way. He's got Ryan Leaf written all over him. Ooh. No, I want Derwin James. Let the Browns draft. Yeah, and the Browns probably will draft him and ruin another quarterback's career. There really is no hope for this game.
Oh no, it's been over, girl. Let me tell you.
It is done.
I knew it was done, but you know, I didn't want to be a negative Nelly.
Stream for the last game of the season. I'd be down. I want to go to the game. But
I know. Can you imagine me streaming while we're at the game?
that would be cool to like just stream like a quarter or a halftime, just kind of walking around the stadium or something. Actually, no. If we went to the last game, I would stream the tailgate. That'd be cool.
Don't mess with me right now.
Fan meet at the game. I mean, I'm down. What I tell you, when it counts, they fold under pressure. This time, yes. Unfortunately, they did. So we'll see what happens in the next two games.
But remember, we don't have the team that we had
Mm-hmm.
playing the other teams, so.
Mm-hmm. Remember, we lost some
when
key
you-
guys.
Even if you lose one player, it's noticeable sometimes. It just happens, you know?
They got to tackle though.
Our tackling is always sucked.
Oh yeah, my tackle sucks ass. Can you guys stream every game? You're actually entertained. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, this is our first time doing it. It's kind of fun, actually. I guess do more. I mean, I don't know. We just kind of picked this game because it was an away game. It was a Saturday night. Figured it was convenient. Didn't really want to do like a home game because then some Charger fans who like go to the games and stuff like that or at the game can't really watch. But shoot, we might do this more. This is fun. Do we need to draft offensive lineman, cornerback, linebacker? I'm saying linebacker.
I'm gonna say O-lineman.
That too. Yeah.
Just to prepare someone, you know.
You
get
can never
them
have.
rid of-
Yeah, you can never. Even though we're getting four slant back next year, you can never have too many solid O linemen, without a doubt. But I definitely think they should. If there's like a stud linebacker available when the draft pick gets to them, I think they should definitely take that because that's kind of been their weaker point. So, because Denzel Perriman's solid, but he's having health problems apparently.
It's fine. It is what it is.
We also need to stop the run. Yeah, we could use more pass rush too. I will say that. I like Brandon McBain and I like Corey Liuget, but they don't. I like those guys, but they don't complement Ingram and Bosa enough.
Damn.
Because you look at like a game like this, they just did everything they needed to do to slow down Ingram and Bosa, and you know you don't get that push up the middle.
I can't believe like football's almost done. It's making me sad.
I know. It's the worst time of year when football ends.
I feel like it takes forever to come back.
Yeah, NFL Network, Facebook, and Instagram is gonna talk shit, and I'm sad that we lost.
You know
Let them
what?
though. You know what? Let them. Like as a Charger fan, you gotta have thick skin, and I think, and I'm kind of glad because that's prepared us for YouTube. Because anytime we see YouTube comments, it really does not faze us whatsoever. Because we've been Charger fans for so long and have to heard people say, you know, bad things about the Chargers. So
I mean, even our own team disappoints us. And
it's all good, you know. On to the next one. You got to go take care of business in New York, and then take care of business at home against Oakland. So, want to lead us, Jay Fiva to the Raiders. We need. That's another thing too. I mean, going into next year. I mean, I don't know. They need to get Fiva back, healthy. And I know he's from Oakland. Oh damn.
Oh.
Social media is going to be littered with chokers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Again, I
like,
dare someone to come up with an original joke that I haven't heard before. That's what I always say.
You know, there's still a lot of people that want them to not do well, so it's just their moment. They can have it. It's fine.
Yeah. On to the next one. Like I said. Chargers lost the Super Bowl versus. Yes, we know. 1994. Let's end the season strong. See, that's what I'm saying. You win these next two, you're still in a great position to at least get into the wild card. So I ain't really tripping. You're 7-7. You have a chance to finish 9-7 with a winning record.
I mean, they surpassed what I thought they'd be. So
Yeah,
that's fine.
exactly. So that's fine. We'll be all right. Also, Mike Williams needs to be thrown in there for the rest of the year. We need to see, and I would agree with that too. I would like to see Mike Williams play a little bit more. I mean, we drafted him in the first round, and if he's healthy, I'd like to see him play a little bit more. The people you watch or heard of.
You got no points from your defense.
I know. As far as picks, I don't know. I can't give you picks or anything in the draft. I'm still focused on these last two games. I really haven't been doing research to give you an educated answer on realistic first three picks in the first three rounds yet. So stay tuned. I will give that, but right now I'm focused on this end of the season. Which AFC team do you think talks the most trash? For me, it's the Raiders. Yes.
Wait, any NFL team? Or?
No, AFC West team. Who talks the most trash? I don't know. Raiders, yes. I feel like Broncos fans start more fights.
Yeah.
I feel like there were more fights
I
at
feel like
Broncos
it's
games.
equal. Like, I mean, it just depends who plays who and stuff. You know?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what's riding on the line. If it's like one team, the AFC West is just terrible, and the other one's really good, you don't see much of that. But I mean, you know what? I will give it to Raiders fans because they talk trash no matter what. Broncos will just get boisterous when they're good, and then you won't hear from them when they're not good. So we got to pray for tomorrow because Bills and Ravens got to lose. Yep. We need to do some scoreboard watching at this point. Now it's not so much in our own hands. It's more of we need things to work out. We tried at least, but this is sad. Yeah, it sucks. Why can't we tackle, bro? Bro, I don't know, Mr. Bridge. I don't know. Man. Shoot, Tanya, you probably could have tackled better, huh?
At this point, the way I feel, I'm about to tackle you.
Why are you going to tackle me? What did I do? Chargers need a kicker. We should have one more games. You know what? And I will say this, as far as like draft picks, I would not be mad at seeing them. I'm not saying like obviously first three rounds, but I wouldn't be mad at them drafting a kicker and just getting one of the better kickers in the draft because that's obviously something we need to invest in. We can't keep having this revolving door of kickers.
Yeah, that's.
Kicker is the position that does not matter whatsoever until everything's on the line, and then it matters more than any other position. So, all right, the Nets going to move the Sandy. I don't know. I'm hearing this for the first time. I'm going to have to check that out. I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest. They just got a stadium in Brooklyn. I didn't know that they might move or leave. Are you going to broadcast for other games? I might. This was fun. So there's a very high possibility. Maybe have a little bit more going on, but yeah. I feel like we need another solid cornerback or safety. I would agree. And it's the hard part is that you have Jason Verrett sidelined with the knee injury. So it's like you can say, yeah, I mean, we need to go get one, but then we have one, you know? So it's, and could you imagine how scary that defense would be if you had...
They need to be healthy the whole year.
Exactly, that's the problem. But imagine Casey Hayward, Jason Verrett, now you move Trevor Williams, either Trevor Williams or Desmond King to the slot. And now you have this four-headed monster where you could throw four wide receivers out there and they can guard everybody. Offensive line should have rookies from the draft or offseason. I wouldn't mind them going out in free agency and signing another big signing like Russell Okung, like they went and got him. They do have Forrest Lamp, who they lost in training camp, unfortunately. So he'll come back. And we also lost Matthew Slauson before the season started. So those are two Those are two pieces that we should have as far as O-line that we don't have. So that's just by default we'll get more
We gotta
pieces.
figure out dinner.
I know we do. We're gonna end the stream soon. Enjoy this very much. Enjoy your evening. See you next time. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. No, in 5 years the Nets will be sending. We'll see what happens. Leslie, I thought you had plenty going on. Great interaction with the chat and expressions and the successes and fails. Well done. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Leslie. Thanks for stopping by. This was a lot of fun, and this was awesome to interact with people. So definitely got to do more IRL streams. For those of you who don't know, I already stream on Twitch from time to time, video games. So this is my first like entertaining together type of thing.
Yeah, that's my first live.
Where like it's just us. Usually I'm playing a video game on a live stream. It's a lot easier because then Dead Space you're just kind of playing a game, so you just do your thing. We need better defensive tackle more. Yes, we do. We need Novak. You know what? We do. Chargers are obviously so stressed the whole game, and everyone else was throwing shade at them. Whatever it was, whether it be pressure or just execution or even just the numerous injuries. I mean, it was right there to the end, till I don't know the time frame, probably early fourth quarter. We were right there, and then it just fell apart. So they played them well for 3 quarters.
It's just mistakes for me.
Yeah,
We lost the game because of them.
but they did play. Yeah, they played them really well for 3 quarters, and we had a lead at one point, so we just didn't finish the game. So I'm not too. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
We'll be all right. We'll bounce back next week off to New York. I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. So, closing statement. What do you want to say? Go.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm hungry and
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been fun. Raiders need to lose tomorrow. Yes, they do. We're gonna be scoreboard watching tomorrow. Chargers started the win streak late. They can't win all the time. You know what? And yeah, we got 2 more games. Take care of business. Things can happen. We can still make wild card. I ain't tripping. Sweet dreams once you get there. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you in the
follow
next
us
one.
on our social media.
Follow us on social media. It's not linked below, but if you go to one of our videos, it will be. So, but we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And peace.